The time you say, I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Mmm, smells delightful. Ah, let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful. I know you're asking. You're like 3 days in a row, and I'm like, I know, 3 days in a row. But I seem to be pushing a lot of all the right buttons because I have got some hate mail. I'm now blocked by certain people on Twitter. So, so, so something's happening, I guess. So hey, plus we haven't heard from Alex. Has been busy. Willix, Alex, whatever we're calling you these days, has been busy. So we haven't really got to even hear what you have to say about the trailer. So I figured, I don't know if Nathan's around. If Nathan's around, whatever. Like we haven't got to hook up and talk about the trailer yet. So it's like, well, fuck it. Plus we got some cringy ass interview shit to go over, right? So what's up, Will? Everybody in chat, Yunan's here. 3 streams. We're 3 streams in a row. We ballin'. Thank you. Good to have you back, Yunan. Nick's here. Jim's here. Who are the 3 people in the thumbnail? Those are the Banshee trio. They are secondary characters in the Wheel of Time TV show. They hold little to no importance in the show. They're just there to hold up Moraine and yell at things, apparently. So yeah, on our way. Steven, good to see you. Nick, I said. Jeremy, good to see you. Stablebo's back. Caladair, good to see you. Articus, thanks for yesterday. How you doing, buddy? F this show. Yeah, I know, man. So the trailer, sir. We'll get right into it. Feelings in hallways.
I've only actually watched it once, and that was actually on your stream. And I then got Dane's. I would like to call them notes, but it was more like a thesis in the depth of what he covered. So I'm probably going to be working on something along the lines of that, because it would be a shame if the amount of work that went into that was wasted. But,
I mean, I should probably do an official video, but like I've been working and streaming and hanging out with the kids, so it's like, who has time? I probably should, but man, but I feel like every time I look at it, there's something new to see. It's very strange.
It is certainly there's a lot there. Let's put it like that.
There's a lot there for a minute 8. What, a minute 16 trailer? Yeah.
Yep. So that
YouTube can't handle Prophet 3. I'm pretty sure YouTube can handle me just fine. We're not breaking anything, that's for sure. But yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I think if I actually sit down and like do a long form like note taking, like Dane well sort of has, or he did in preparation for that stream, more and more stuff is going to pop out, because like even looking at it with Trip yesterday, like there's just little tidbits in there, and you're like, what the fuck are we doing? And then you couple it together with some of the things that are now being said for in interviews.
Yes.
And it's like, boy, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I'm not going to say fun. Interesting, I think, is the word.
I think interesting is the right word. I could see this being the most book accurate season. I could also see it being just having nothing to do with the books. It's going to be out there.
You can see it being the most book. I don't know, like how. I don't even see how.
in the sense that they're
Like,
going
I
to
don't even
go
know how we get
like,
there.
you know.
I mean, I guess we'll figure. You know, wait, what? Remember, TX shows don't get good till season number 3. There you go. Yeah, I guess we'll see. But it's I don't know, like. So I'm gonna look like that. This was the one that made me laugh last night. Was I was talking to Trip in Articus, and I'm like, Perrin's like the closest to being book accurate right now because he's got his axe, he's in the Two Rivers, and he's fucking Fail in this trailer, right? And I said he also made his axe. I'm like, he was blacksmithing, and they're like, I don't think that was him blacksmithing, Steve. I'm like, what? And Trip's like, that was a white dude blacksmithing. I'm like, what? And well, sure, it sure looks like it's not Perrin making his axe. I just saying, I don't know. That doesn't look like Perrin. Does that look like Perrin's arm to you? I don't know.
All I'm gonna say, man, is that looks like a very thin torso.
Yeah, right. So, is this like? So I guess so. He's still the most book accurate, right? I mean, at least he has the axe, and he's in the Two Rivers, and he's screwing the right girl. I guess he still can't blacksmith. I don't know.
Ish. Yeah. I gotta, like I said, I gotta go deeper into this one. I just thought some of the stuff we were covering was pretty funny. Uh oh.
Oh no. All right, let's hear it. That you may or may not like. Okay. Well, this is the place for it. Hold on. I guess I'll bring up the I think this is the Hollywood Reporter thing we're talking about with Salty, but I'm gonna bring it up anyways because we were talking about it. And then we'll hear this hot take because there was that one blurb that you. I think it's this part right here, right? Yeah, this is it. Prime Video's description of the season, yeah. So, but I want to hear his hot take here. I prefer Perrin's hair as a Lanfear groupie over this. Well, he looks like he's a freaking like Darth Vader in the groupie. Is that what you're talking about? The cloaked, hooded Perrin? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that's a far reach. I don't think that's a hot take at all.
Yep.
Maybe he's the Slayer in that vision.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know. Right? What's up, Laurent? Good to see you, buddy. John, good to see you. SB, how you doing? Fail is the Smith. Why not? Why not?
I actually think there's probably I think that's probably correct.
Do we think so? That looks like that does not look like a female forearm to me.
Oh, I do think that looks like a skinny woman's forearm.
Do you think so? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think? I don't. Maybe it's Will Alcine. Oh, sorry. What's up, Silverlock?
I suppose
it certainly doesn't look like Perrin.
The other thing to note about this is, with this show's production value, it's very likely that this is just a double they have in there, and it's just going to be poorly filmed.
We don't know. We're never going to find out who made it. It's just like a montage of somebody making blacksmithing items, and then he's going to have an axe, and it's like, well, who made it? And it's like, nobody knows who made it. It's just there.
It's going to be like one of those old school things where like you've got you have like Perrin putting the hood on, and then like somebody of a different race like doing the welding or the blacksmithing, and then like it cuts, and then Perrin is taking the hood off again, like.
Yeah, no, I like the theory that we're just never. It's just gonna be like just random montage of Perrin like collecting things, and It's just gonna have some rando beating on an axe, and it's gonna whoever made it's gonna hold zero importance. It's just some blacksmith in the Two Rivers made him an axe.
Is it possible this is like a flashback? This is like baby Perrin?
It could be. Maybe it's Master Lewin.
Could be. Well, no,
Holy
because it'd be
crap!
Master
Wouldn't
Luhan's
that be
wife.
a shocker if we got Master Lewin, and that would be like, wow, wow, that would be like that would almost like shock me to death.
Right?
If we got a Master Lewin, my goodness. It's a flashback of his wife making it. That's also possible too.
That might actually be where my money
That
is.
actually might be it. Oh no. Oh man. But yeah, so I think we talked about this briefly, but I don't feel like it sunk in on the last stream when Salty brought it up, because we were talking about a whole bunch of other shit. And then we got the apparently Wheel of Time series has blocked me on Twitter, but we got their interview from CC, was it CCPX?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is, the Brazilian thing? CCPX to the fifth power?
Brazilian Comic Con.
I always forget what it's called. What is it called? It's CCXP24. There you go. So I'm blocked on X. But Will has his wily ways, so he managed to get it. So we're gonna which is shocking to me, because I always say I'm nice to Wheel of Time series. I actually say they're good at getting the news. I don't agree with them, but they're actually pretty good at getting the news.
They do their job of being fed information by Amazon and releasing it in a timely manner. Well,
they actually do 100%.
We don't go to them for commentary,
right? But they got the info, so whatever. Okay, I guess we can't win them all. So, but Prime's description. Oh, real quick though, hold on. I did want to look at something here real quick, and let me see if it's still pertinent. So Invincible season 3 has 1.5 million views.
Oh,
and Wheel of Time season 3 has 1 million.
What is Reacher at? Because Reacher's
only at 921, which is sort of shocking to me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to think. It's here. I'll bring it up. I'm actually sort of shocked. It's a little bit shocking. Where did it go? There it is. So Invincible season 3 has 3.5. Wheel of Time has 1. What is it going to be? 1.1 million. So just over a million. And Reacher is at 921,000.
Now, I know it was released,
but it's trending. But I don't understand this though. But it's number 31 on trending. How is it number 1?
I don't know. What is I'm trying to. What is that? Is that Prime Video?
I just closed myself out. Too many windows open. So it's number 31 on trending. Is Wheel of Time on the trending thing? No.
Is it?
I don't understand how YouTube works anymore. How is I don't know, whatever. So it's losing to Invincible.
I was gonna.
I'm not sure how this is on trending. Is this on trending?
Do we still have the?
No.
God, I fucking hate that.
Do we still have what?
So it's still 10K up for 1.4K down. So what is the Reacher one at?
So yeah, no. Oh, the up downs. Yeah, it's only 1.4K, which seems low. Like hold on a sec. That seems very low.
So the Reacher is 16K up, 113 down.
Oh, hold on. That seems very low. So 4.4 million. So 25K up, 12K down for season 2 official trailer.
But I'm sorry, what is that number again?
This is season 2 trailer, 12K down, 25K up. So season 3 is at 10K up, 1K down.
So if you multiply all of those numbers by 5, you get 50K up, 7K down. No, they reset that because they were getting ratioed really good at one point on that season 2 trailer.
Yeah, well, this just seems either everybody just doesn't give a fuck, so they're not going, which is possible. But this just seems really low, this 1.4K. But whatever.
I legit think a lot of people have just checked out on it. Like,
I think that's probably, yeah. You know, what was like we were talking about the other day is like you wild children in chat. We got 30 in chat again. You guys are awesome. Everybody that seems to want to talk negatively about the show seems to have coagulated here or on White Cloaks, and everybody else that doesn't care just is left because like the silly reviews of the trailers are getting like the same amount of views, and it's just like anybody that doesn't care anymore is just like, well, we're out, and I understand that. I totally get it. But we're just gluttons for punishment, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. We have to make sure it ends. That's where we're at. It has to end. All right. So yeah. So I don't know. Some of the numbers seem a little bit weird, but I'm not gonna I don't know. It is what it is. The trailer is not good, but to each his own, I guess. So this is prime the threat. This is prime synopsis of Wheel of Time. I actually haven't gone to the front page on Amazon. Have you? I wonder if they've changed anything.
No.
The threats against the light are multiplying. The White Tower stands divided. The Black Aja run free. Old enemies return to the two rivers. What? So what old enemies are returning to? So the Trollocs are returning to the two rivers.
I mean, it's got to be Padden Fane.
Is that what they're referring to? Why is he going to the two rivers? In the show,
Ooh.
I'm talking about the show. Like who's going to the two rivers in the show?
I mean, I'm assuming it's to draw Rand back there so that the Forsaken can ambush him.
But that's the book.
I mean, that would be my guess. I mean,
I guess we'll see. Well, it's just like the tower stands, like the White Tower stands. Like this is the synopsis for the right. The tower isn't divided. If you go through it
sentence by sentence, the threats against the light are multiplying.
Okay.
I'm surprised that isn't a period, but instead it's a colon. So the White Tower stands divided.
I didn't know it was divided at all at this point in the show.
I mean, I guess spoilers. I guess the White Tower stands divided.
Right, it's not divided right now. In the end of season 2, it's not divided. So spoilers, I guess. Right. So it's like we're gonna skip that part, and it's gonna be divided when we start.
I mean, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. That big first scene is gonna be.
Okay.
The Black Aja run free. I mean, that's always been the case, but okay.
Yeah.
Old enemies return to the two rivers. Okay, that's what's supposed to happen. And the remaining Forsaken are in hot pursuit of the dragon, including Lanfear. I'm still
sorry. I can't stand when they say the dragon. They need to put reborn. Just please just add reborn in there, please. It bothers me. But sorry, go ahead.
I'm very confused as to how we still are having, Rand hasn't figured out Teleran Riyadh yet. So, as soon as he goes to sleep, he's done.
Yeah.
So
let's recap. Hold on, real quick. Let's let's do a weird thing here. We're gonna analyze the show for what it's actually done. Okay, so at the end of season 2, we have Lanfear cowering in fear in front of Mogideon, praying to the light for Rand's safety. Right?
Correct. Yep.
So how does that then lead into Lanfear is stalking him in Tar and torturing Moraine with sex toys?
Are we sure that that's Lanfear and not Mogideon?
Oh, it's 100% Lanfear. I'll bring it up.
Okay.
I can bring it up. It's 100% Lanfear. 100%. Lanfear is hell. Even in the little weird, evil evil good guys picture, Mogideon is way in the back and Lanfear's in the front.
See, that's so
Lanfear
funny.
is leading this charge after Rand, and it's like, I thought you were scared for him. Like, what happened? You literally prayed to the light at the end of season 2 to help Rand al'Thor.
Yep.
So now what? That was just a slip. You slipped up a little bit.
I mean, we completely ignored the giant Shanshan wave at the end of the first season. Why would
That's
we
true.
not ignore the?
That's true too. You did.
But yeah, whose relationship with Rand will mark a crucial choice between light and dark for them both. Oh my god. Are we seriously doing this again? As the ties to his past begin to unravel and his corrupted power grows stronger, Rand becomes increasingly unrecognizable to his closest allies, Moraine and Egwene.
His closest allies, Moraine and Egwene. Wow.
These powerful women who started the series as teacher students now work together to prevent the dragon from turning to the dark no matter the cost.
The Dragon Reborn. Fucking say it.
How about the Dark One?
Well, we had the show has this thing where it refuses to say the Dark One. It's
Yes.
Rand. They refuse to acknowledge the Dark One as an entity, as the actual villain. The Dark One is the bad guy of the series.
Yes.
But the show won't acknowledge it, or the show thinks it's Ishmael. I can't tell which.
I don't know.
Right? I mean, so I don't know what to even make of this. The light, so whose relationship with Rand will mark a crucial choice between light and dark. So Rand and Lanfear are still sexting in Tar, apparently.
I do not get that.
I don't. Yeah. Apparently, Egwene, Matt and Perrin, the other two strongest Taviran since a certain Archer Hawkening,
Rand
they're not his closest allies. It's Egwene and Moraine.
Dude, Perrin, Matt, and Nynaeve didn't even get a mention.
No, yeah, it's weird that Nynaeve is all of a sudden in this group of forgotten characters that we don't care about. It's strange. It's so strange. Rand becomes increasingly unrecognizable. This is we're pretending to be doing the Shadow Rising.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Only Samael, Ishmael, and Lewis there were the more powerful. Raven was up there too, but the Lanfear is going to be the strongest. But she's already prayed to the light, so the Dark One should already be eating her soul. So that's
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure quite how that's going to work out for her. Apparently, we're just going to ignore it and pretend that she didn't pray to the light. So, I am I am already exhausted of this. I'm already exhausted of this. Rand is a bad guy. The girls have to save him from being a bad guy thing.
Yep. Terrible.
It's like this whole, like when it's actually the complete opposite. Rand is like the best guy,
Right,
and the dark one never had a chance because he's the best guy.
right. Well, I mean, except in the show, he did murder that kid.
Well, he is a murderer in the, like, if we're talking about the show, he is a murderer. He is one murderer behind Perrin, so he's got to work up to it. Perrin is a double murderer, whereas Rand is a single homicide on his hands. But to be fair to Rand, he could have caught. Well, actually, no, double homicide. I would call what he did to Turok Dinosaur Hunter a murder.
Nah, that was mutual combat.
Really. They were sort of in combat. I don't know that they were actually in combat. He just walked up and killed a whole bunch of people.
The guards did their funky sword dance. Turok drew his sword and did that.
All right, we'll call that near combat. So we'll call that a But
look, Daniel Penny got off today. Everybody's getting charges dropped.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I drew his weapon. Okay. All right. Yeah, just Rand was a puss and shot him instead of sword fought him. So I don't know. I'm just so tired of this Rand is a dark guy and he needs to be saved stuff. And I really wish they'd start calling him the dragon. It really irks me that they keep referring to him as the dragon. And not the Dragon Reborn. I don't know. I know that's a small thing, but like that's just, it keeps irritating me. I don't know. His relationship as the ties to his past begin to unravel.
I'm very curious what that means. The only thing I can think of that possibly means is that like somebody in the Waste is butthurt about his mom and dad, but I don't know how that would unravel. I mean, it would be revealed. It wouldn't be an unraveling.
Yeah, I don't understand. Hey Jay, what's up? Does Suwan die this season? What, in season 3? Nah, she'll live.
See, I tend to agree. What I think my main takeaway is going to be, if they know it's canceled, she dies. If they think there's a chance, she lives.
Yeah, maybe, but I think they probably didn't go in thinking. I think she's just gonna straight up live, but I get your reasoning, but I think she'll be alive just because they taped everything 2 years ago, so they thought they probably were gonna get as many seasons as they wanted because they were fooling themselves. Right? What's up, Lyle? What's up, everyone? Looks things are really getting bad. They're looking up because this will be canceled. So, we can make it. We can laugh through this season with each other, and then it'll get canceled. And maybe somebody will be brave in 5 years, probably 10.
You think 10?
Probably 10, maybe more. But I think 5's too quick.
I do too.
Unless you get somebody that's like really rich that loves the series a lot to take it. But probably 10, maybe more. I mean, it could be never. Like, it took long enough for us to get this shot, right? I think the biggest chance a retelling. I don't like saying retelling. After the cancellation of this, the best chance of it getting picked up to do again is if Sanderson is able to be successful with his stuff.
Yeah,
we need a fantasy series to excel in some aspect. Otherwise, nobody will touch it again.
My only concern is that it's not like Amazon needs the money.
Yeah.
So if you're Amazon, why not just hold it? Why not just hold the rights to it? It's not like it's... Well,
that's true too, but like eventually, even if they hold it, eventually they don't need money, but like, things seem to be changing in some aspect that people are realizing they can't release just complete dog shit and expect people to lap it up. But I mean, that might just be me false hope there. But it seems like a lot of things are getting canceled these days after a season of shit. Which eventually is gonna, do they need money? Sure, but they don't want to lose money, do they? On for nothing? Like, they're not getting any social agendas passed with this shit. So I don't know. They may hold it, but like eventually they may, they may actually make a run at it, right? I mean, not everything that Amazon has released is bad.
No,
Like, I've enjoyed some of their stuff, so they can make shows if they want to.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll probably be 10 years after this is canceled before we see it again. Unless there's just like something incredible happens with a fantasy show and people are clamoring for more fantasy again, then maybe we'll get another shot. But yesterday during Technically Mexican live stream, he said that Rafe was going to be gilded, but today it said that the Gilded project was canceled.
I think by gilded he means God of War. Yes, Joshua, God of War is canceled.
God of War is canceled, yeah. Yeah, God of War, yeah.
I'm sorry, the project isn't canceled. Rafe got fired.
Yeah, Rafe got fired from God of War. Like, if anybody hadn't heard that, it's another sign that this isn't going to go another season. Rafe got fired from I think was it also, like, I feel like it was more than one project he got fired from. But he definitely got fired from God of War.
Gilded?
No, he was going to do a new project called Gilded. No idea. That's news to me.
Gilded duology. Oh, this is a chick book.
Oh, is it? I think you mean Gilded.
No, Gilded, Gilded, duology by Marissa Meyer. Yeah, sorry, dude. I have no information on Gilded. That. Oh, I'm sorry. You were reading Articus's comment. Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. It sounds like it has nothing to do with me.
I got no info for you on that.
Any news about 40K? Nope. Other than, it's not going anywhere. Right, as far as I know, I thought the last thing was Cavill wasn't. Things weren't going the way Cavill wanted them to, so he left. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with 40K right now. I think 40K. Well, the best thing that would happen to 40K would be it get delayed 4 years. Jason Weeks, do you think it's too late to course correct and save the series due to the winds of change blowing through? Can you answer first so I can go to the bathroom? Because I know my answer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Jason, this thing is dead. It would, in order to save it, you would have to purge. You'd have to purge the VP at Sony running it. You'd have to purge the writers' room. You'd have to purge Rafe. You'd have to. Too many people would have to be bounced out of there in order to fix anything. No, this one is unfortunately dead. 40K was canceled, and they will make a Mass Effect series instead. I would actually quite enjoy a Mass Effect series. I hope they do that. Yanin, yes, the winds of change are too late. Articus, man, that's depressing as shit. I really hope that bauble is not the Bowl of the Winds. Trip, and if Sanderson continues to make so much money that he decides to give Watt a try in a decade or so, my concern is that if Sanderson continues to be as successful as he has been, the price of the Wheel of Time is going to be massive because of a rising tide lifting all boats scenario. So that's going to be an issue. And anyway, Brandon Sanderson now sucks, so I'm not even confident that it'd be good. Well, in Brazil, Tecmex heard Rafe was given the project, but today it was announced it was canceled. Tecmex was not in Brazil at that convention, so I don't know. Maybe you have more info than I do on that one. Um, we will not see the effects of the winds of change until about 2026. I think it's probably later than that. I think it's probably 2027, 2028.
Oh, sorry about that. Thank you.
Stablebo, yes, you are correct. SB 29. Harriet may leave him the rights. Joshua, that is an option. If Amazon, I think it's 10 years that Amazon has to make a new project. So maybe in 10 years it reverts back to Harriet. Harriet's not going to be alive in 10 years, but it would probably go to if it's not left to Sanderson, it will. I strongly suspect it will be left to her son. And with that being the case, just because that's a massive amount of money, and to leave that not to your kid would make you a real asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joshua, Dragonsteel is not in Brazil. Dragonsteel is in Utah. CCXP was in Brazil.
What did I miss?
Joshua Templeton was talking about Tecmex's thing.
Oh yeah. Well, we sent him to the wrong location. What can I say? He was our man on the street. We sent him to Dragonsteel instead of Brazil. Oops.
Could the visions Moraine mentions in the trailer be her stealing Rand's portal stone visions from Flicker Flicker? I don't think this is the case. I think this is her Ruidian visions.
Yeah.
She goes at the same time as Rand and Matt, and the women see the future, the men see the past. So I strongly suspect this is them doing the.
Well, I think they're going to speed run it. But real quick, I just want what was the question Jason asked? I don't know what you said because it was in the bathroom. But my opinion about course correction of the series is it's too far gone. If you were even going to try, it would have to be immediately at episode 1 of season 3 here. And we already know from what we've seen that they're not doing that. Matt is already destroyed. Rand is a shell of himself. Lan is a shell of himself. Moraine is a completely different character. Let's not even talk about her. Tom, maybe you could bring him back. Gaul's dead. Like Loyal's dead, Agumar's dead. It's too far gone. There would have to be major changes, major course corrections, and characters moved, and they'd have to completely ignore what they did in the past seasons. We already know Matt is not going to Roydion, which right there. Just that right there destroys any chance of course correcting whatsoever. Now, if it gets canceled, which we're all hoping for, there is a chance that maybe 5-10 years they try again with somebody that actually cares. He doesn't fake care about it. Yeah. I'm in a weird I saw this with Staple. I am having a lot of trouble with Wind and Truth. If I'm being honest, I've had to take several breaks, which is not like me with the Sanderson book. I'm surprised I'm not done yet, but I basically didn't read all day today because I needed to take a breather. Because I'm finding Wind and Truth to be a very frustrating book. Because I feel like every time we actually get into something that is interesting and starts to pump or get interesting, we cut away. It's like the Phantom Menace all over again. You got the Duel of the Fates going. Maul is fighting Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and they're just getting into it. And then you cut to Padme shooting grappling hooks and going up the side of a building, and you're like, what? I want to see the fight. I want to see the fucking badass fight with the cool music. Can we go back there? And then you go back there, and you're like, yes. and then you get that for like 5 minutes, and then you're back to grappling hooks and shooting pistols at droids, and you're like, but sword fight, right? I feel like that sums up Wind and Truth for me right now. Is you start to build and then zoomed away to something that you just don't give a fuck about. I don't know about you, like, I gotta figure out my emotions about it when I get finished, but having a lot of trouble right now. So
Yeah, Pips made the comparison today to it's like if somebody read Crossroads of Twilight and decided there wasn't enough of Elaine talking to accountants and Egwene getting head massages.
yeah, but okay, good, right? And Yunan is correct. That's also a problem. Day 3 has been the best part of the book. Why? 3 POVs.
Kaladin, Zeth, Adolin.
That's it. And those were the best chapters in that book so far, and we only got 10 of them. And then we went on to day 4.
Yep.
And it's like there's like 10 POVs per section. It's too much. But I'm not done yet, so maybe something changes. There are parts I like, but it's weird. It's not Way of Kings. It's not Words of Radiance. It's not Oathbringer. It's more akin to Words of Radiance than it is to the other 3. But yeah, don't want to get bogged down with that. I'm sure we'll have that stream here shortly.
I was gonna say, Yanan, maybe if you twist his arm, throw a super chat his way, you might get a Wind and Truth stream tomorrow.
I could probably get that done. I could probably get a Wind and Truth. I'm close to done. I just need to hit. I plan on being finished tomorrow. So I don't know where the rest of the fellas are at. I don't know where Tech Mex or Aldan are. I know Aldan's motoring away, but yeah, I'm planning on being done by tomorrow, but thanks, oh, I forgot to put this up. I always got to put that up. But I guess the main reason we came. That sounded bad. The main reason we decided to stream was Will had found some interesting Twitter bites, and I went to go look at them, and I found out I was blocked. my first official block on Twitter, which is funny to me because I don't think I've said anything bad about these people.
You didn't even get your money's worth on that.
What's that?
So you didn't even get your money's worth. Usually, you just you can call somebody a slur to get blocked.
I did I say nice things about these people. I say I say they're good at getting the news. I don't know. I've been very I don't know. I thought I've been very nice to these people. Just because I don't they like the show doesn't mean I haven't said nice things about them. But they're good at getting the news. They are. So this is their interview with Josha. Was it Josha, Rafe, and Egwene chick, right?
Madeline, something like that.
Magadocious. I will restate here too. Before we get started, I feel incredibly bad for Josha. I think Josha should be a superstar right now. I wonder if I can minimize this. Does that mess up the? No, it actually works out pretty good. I feel bad for Josha. I think Josha should be a superstar. I should think he should be like the dude from Twitter, or not from Twitter, from Twisters. The cowboy guy from Maverick. That guy. I forget his name.
Glenn Howard.
Yeah. He's like the it guy. Him and Henry Cavill. He should be like getting calls left, right, center, because everybody is drooling over his performance as Randall Thor, one of the best heroes in fantasy writing ever. Instead, he's having to deal with this shit. So I do feel horrible for him. He is loads better, but that's because of he's played look. What I'm saying is, Josha should be getting those opportunities too, because he's playing Randall Thor. That's what I'm saying. So whether you like him or not, that's fine. I'm just saying he's playing probably one of the best characters, one of the best written fantasy characters ever, and he's having trouble getting work because it's written so badly. That's all. So, are you serious? Maureen shouldn't be there. My God, the show gets it. I'm not sure. She should be there, but she should be a background character. If we're talking about Roydion, she should not be her. She should be where Moraine should be at in the story is trying to figure out how to help Rand because her trying to guide Rand is not working. The Great Wall is a terrible movie, but it is fun. Matt Damon is a kook in that movie. It's such a. Is it? Oh, that's Pedro Pascal too. It's Matt Damon and Pedro Pascal being kooky. It is. Yeah, she does go, but it's not a main focus. So, but so let's see here. So this is our interview. I'm not sure how much of the beginning of this we actually give a crap about, because there's some stuff from Josha that's actually pretty interesting.
What is it like to be done after 2 years? So exciting. Generic answer. Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah.
There are a lot of dangers in season 3. I felt like season 2 ended on a positive note, with everyone getting reunited again. What do we expect from your characters to begin in season 3? They are together. It's kind of like home, but it's not home anymore.
Okay, so wait a second. Bless you. So at the beginning of season 3, they're all together.
Yes.
How? Okay, I'm immediately confused.
They have to all be together in Tarvalon.
Please don't say that again. Like, please, why is Rand? Why is Rand in Tarvalon? Why is Rand in Tarvalon?
They took him back. I mean,
why is he in Tarvalon? Because you're right. That's where they have to be. But why is the Dragon Reborn in Tarvalon again? Because they couldn't build the Camelin set?
I don't, Steve. I don't know.
That's what they should be. If they're all going to be together, it should be in Camelin. I guess.
Why wouldn't they just
go to the waste?
The road, splitting up.
They should be separated. By the time that we get there, they're not shy about flash forwards. The show should start with Rand, Egwene, and Moraine with Lan trekking to the waste with Avienda.
And
Nynaeve and Elaine in the tower.
They should be in Tyr.
They're not going to Tyr. They should be in Tyr. Are we gonna have Articus? You're doing that shit on purpose. We're gonna have this Tyr argument again. Tyr is not happening. Kalendor is not happening. It's not happening. It's just not happening, okay?
Yep.
Oh my God! But you're right. That's where they should be. But we're skipping since I've already consolidated in my head that we're not going to Tyr. So I've just blocked out the whole Dragon Reborn storyline because we all know they're not doing it. So since we know they're not doing the Dragon Reborn, Avienda, it should be 2 groups. It should be Avienda with Rand, Egwene, Moraine, and Land headed towards the waste, and the others going to Tarvalon. And I don't know why Perrin would break off to go to Edmund's Field at this point, but maybe he just wants to go home.
Or if you're going to have Rand have to grow up and nut up, have Rand send Perrin back. Just say, this is an order. One of us has to go do this.
The biggest problem with all this, too, is they already are treating Rand like he's crazy and evil.
I wish that was my issue with this. If they were treating Rand like he was a crazy badass, that'd be that'd be an improvement. But they're treating him like he's a fucking wiener.
That too.
So, anyway.
Yeah, no. They hold on to each other because it's the last thing they have. Speaking of Rand, he's really ready to face the dragon.
He's ready to face becoming the dragon, would be my guess.
But
basically, while he's with other.
He's
really ready to face.
Realities that he is dragon, I guess, is what if we're best faith in basically, while he's with other characters, he does really love them. He is thinking ahead and has an intuition where he wants to go. Calendar. Oh shit, sorry, my bad.
He's thinking ahead as an intuition. He wants truth, people he can trust, a place where he belongs. They're really not going to have Rand go to the waste.
Searching for family. It's about family.
Wow, that would be brutal.
It's going to be family, because that's that, and that sort of actually brings up a good, because when we were looking at the trailer, right? We all kept going. So we all kept going. Why is this scene back? Hold on, let me get to it. If I can find it again, I just got to find Rand yelling. Where is it? God, this trailer's gonna kill me. She's got so much frumpy. Like, Lanfear has the weirdest clothes. She should have the best wardrobe, and she's got the weirdest clothes. Why can't I find it? There it is. Okay, so why are we back to this moment?
It's going to be Rand's father finding his dead wife.
Right. Exactly. So it's going to be, he's going to the waste because it's all about family. because that was also, we saw this, we were trying to guess who this is, and
look,
gonna be a flashback. Go ahead. I didn't hear what you said.
Realistically, he does have visions of the past. Like, that's a thing that happened. Is this a stupid version of that? Yeah, but it could be worse. That's got to be.
But Tigran. It's one of those things. Well, so that's probably who this is, right? But that's fine. But he has visions of the past after big. Right? It doesn't happen while he's just walking around in Fall May.
No, he has to go through. Yeah, he has to go through the college.
Right? There's a catalyst. So
I'm assuming they're going to do
catalyst.
That.
He's just going to land. He's going to have a daydream, and he's going to be like, "Oh shit, we better go to the waste." Like I don't put it by them that it's just going to be some stupid shit. It's like, well, we have to go here. So I guess that's the curious part, is what's going to actually send, at this point, what's going to actually send him to the Io Waste, besides for the fact that there's 3 maidens there going, "Hey, you look like this girl, Lyle, my man. I've gotten to the point for Lyle for $50. Thank you so much, Lyle. Jesus, I have gotten to the point with this show. I don't want Calendar in it or anything else from the actual story, because there's no upside to bringing actual book accuracy. It's already hit the iceberg and sunk because it's driven by morons. You're probably like, that's why I don't think Calendar is going to actually show up. Is just like stuff like that. It's now a morbid curiosity to me to see where things are going. What is actually, like, it's just a morbid curiosity at this point, because like we said, like it was asked earlier, is there any righting the ship? No, there's no righting the ship. I think it's probably Tigran. The more we talk about it, the more and more I think it's Tigran. It's a flashback, whether it's in the Arches in Roydion or not. I don't know, but I think I think Rand's whole journey to the Waste is going to be about family or some shit. And did somebody say they sent me a DM?
Tripped it.
Thought I saw that, but
remember when we got the season 2 summary? We were like, wow, that's retarded. That could never happen. Rand would never be working in an insane asylum.
It's one of those. Did you have when you're dealing with something that, like, you're going to have a tool that allows people to see the past and the present and the future type deal, right? It's hard to tell what the hell is going on in the trailer because there's some fuckery about because the arches and Roydion. So I'm not sure who the actress is. It looks a lot like Elaine on purpose.
I think it's Elaine's actress.
I kept bouncing back and forth. I was told by 50 people that I was crazy, and it's not Elaine's actress. I feel like it's really close. She's got dark eyeshadow around her eyes, and the way what they got on her head. I still think this looks a lot like Elaine's actress, but I had a bunch of people yell at me telling me it isn't her, but I don't know. Well, Trip just sent me. See, there you go. They're back yelling at me again.
So Jimmy, the only reason that I don't think they would is that wasn't an actress. That was a stunt double that they had for that scene. So I don't even know if they could get this person back. They probably could, but I don't know. I'm not sure that they would do that, given that she wasn't a real full-time actress. Steve, you there or am I frozen?
No, you're there. I'm reading something. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, okay, hold on a second. Oh my god. Where did you find this, Trip? All right, let me read this. This is interesting. Okay, so this is an interview with Rosamund Pike. So she says it's necessary to do something like a heist movie. Now you see me 3. She's flying to Budapest to shoot it right now after the interview, which has its own challenges, but it isn't going to put me through the mangle. But I often think something's not going to put me through the mangle, and then I find it does. I wanted to get away from the heaviness of real people, Mary Colvin, and closely followed by Mary Curie, and so I took on part of a bewitching sorceress for the mysterious powers of the Wheel of Time. I knew the books, fantasy novels by Robert Jordan, Brandon Sanderson, but then in season 2, they deviated from the books and took my power away. Suddenly, I was in agony, a woman with no lifeblood, and I had to go.
There's no punctuation there. It's and I had to go.
Oh, I had to go through. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, there's a little bit more. Sorry. Suddenly, I was in agony, a woman with no lifeblood. I had to go through it, even though it wasn't what I signed up for.
My first thought upon reading this
is
rats jumping off the ship.
That is exactly it. Wow. Holy, that's a great find, Trip. Wow. Wherever you found it. That is Rosamund Pike saying this show sucks.
Yep. That is
the lead who shouldn't be the lead. So this statement brings up a whole bunch of curiosities whether she even thought she was going to be the lead or not.
No, she definitely thought she was going to be the lead. But I think she thought it was going to be. Okay, so we know based on how Amazon works that Amazon approaches people and throws an absurd amount of money at them.
Right.
That was clearly Rosamund Pike for this show. So unless this was a situation where she said, yes, give me the money, and then I'm going to gradually fade into the background, but keep paying me. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that was the case. She knew she was going to be the lead.
Yeah. But thank you, Sam 8000 F this show. Matt is my favorite character. Your trademark. Thank you. Always good to see you, my man. What's up, Alan? You can probably hop on if you want, man. I had to go through it, even though it wasn't what I signed up for. Quote.
Yep. Nope. I actually think that I think there actually is something to this in the sense that she signed up for this thinking it was going to be fun. You know, she thought she was going to be, a Marvel character. And the decision to make her this whiny emo.
It could have been fun if they let her play Moraine Damage Red.
Yeah.
Right. If they well, and I think that's a great take you had right there, because she says she knows the book. She signed on to be Moraine. It's not what she signed up for. I wanted out. So it's like, that's exactly how that reads. Is I know what Moraine is in the books, so that's what I signed on for. That's not what they wrote. It sucks. Or that's not what they had me do. However, right? That's exactly how I read the statement. That is wild.
Yep.
Wow. Good find, Trip. Very good find. That's, man. Oh shoot, that's the end of that. I gotta find the rest of those. Let me see here. No, it sounds. Oh, hold on. No, it sounds like she knew the show was all about her, and she would be the most powerful Super Saiyan character in the show, and they took her powers away. It could be that too. She did get to do a whole bunch of hula hoop weaving, stuff. I mean, this that could be it too. That's also a good point. But it is rats jumping off ships, roaching out, sinking ship. Everybody, women and children first. Let's get the fuck out of here. That sure sounds like what we're dealing with here. Where was I at with some of these here? So the truth is, people can. Okay, that's the one I think we're on. That is a wild. Whether it's whatever interpretation you want, that is a wild statement for her to be making.
Yep.
All right. He wants truth, people he can trust, a place where he belongs. So he belongs. He doesn't belong in the Two Rivers. He belongs in the Io Waste, apparently. Okay. Now that the show has established itself, guys, has the show established itself? I don't think so. As shit, maybe. Do you feel like you have more creative freedom to experience with? Oh, this is to Rafe. To experience with visuals. Absolutely. We have the camera upside down more times than we have it right side up in the trailer. It's true. They spend more time upside down than right side up. Hey, Teresa, what's up? Ooh, that's a good question, Trip. Hold on, I'll get to it. Let me read through this. Absolutely, we're so lucky having worked with the same people for such a long time, and they really trust us. Like, we do fucking crazy things in season 3.
And they let us do them like we do a whole episode where it's basically Josha and May and Rosamund in a separate world. There's spinning cameras. It's weird.
It's wild.
It's wild. You want that in TV. You want to take risks. You want to take swings. It's really cool. We're at a place to take those risks.
Yeah, dying.
God, and can you imagine an entire episode of Rand, Egwene, and Moraine? Do you think Rand delivers a non-question sentence?
No, I don't think it's gonna be wild. Like it's gonna be like the wait. Egwene is why is Egwene gonna be going? Is Egwene going through the arches too?
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Right? Is she gonna? It's spinning cameras. It's wild. What? Just tell the damn story. Like, I don't need spinning cameras. I would like to see He Who Comes with the Dawn
Right?
go into an amphitheater, not a little rock stage play for a high school. What's up, man?
Oh,
How goes it?
I just gotta mute the the YouTube real quick. But I think you're wrong. I think spinning the camera is the perfect metaphor for the turning of the wheel. So,
Did I really?
no, I'm just
No, I'm talking about Alex. There was a comment, and like, I didn't know what the fuck. Okay, sweet. Sorry, I got distracted. Spinning cameras is wild. You want that in TV? No, I don't want to throw up. Are you excited we get to see this version of Egwene the Amerlin? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Here, what did Trip? Where was it? Trip asked.
Right here.
Yeah, there it is. So if they knew going into season 3 was the end, how do you think they ended it? So I don't think they knew.
there's no way that they knew it. If you've got the boyfriend, shooting for season 4,
Yeah, cancel your
just
Amazons.
desperately. They did not know that this was the end.
No.
They've had people blowing smoke up their butts for the last 5 years, saying, "Oh, it's marvelous. It's so stunning and it's so brave." They had no clue that this was coming.
No, they still
And then Amazon walked in and said, "Hey, we're dropping the show in March," and his boyfriend started panicking. "Oh no, my paycheck." Rafe is fine. He's already got 2 new shows to take care of. Oh no, he was fired from one of them.
Yeah. What's the other one?
It's the
Is it Gilded?
Gilded. Yeah, that's the one.
Nobody's gonna watch.
They just talked about that at Dragon's.
Sounds like Dave and D&D and Three Body Problem to me, but we're not gonna go down that road.
Sorry, I keep blocking you, Alan. I think if they knew that season 3 was the end, what they would do is they would put a big cliffhanger at the end to try and like galvanize people to be like, "Oh my God, write the show and tell them we you want more." That's how I think they would end it.
Yeah, Moraine will be hanging from a tree.
Yep. And doing really well. Couldn't be happier.
There you go. You want to take risks. You want to take swings. It's really cool. We're at a place to take those risks. So that's true. They are, because they have nothing to lose. The show's going to be canceled, so they need to break out all the stops to try and get some sort of focus on this show, because nobody's watching it for the ridiculously stupid stuff they're doing. So we'll just try angst and spinning cameras. Apparently.
Wait, they're saying Gilded was canceled today?
Somebody said Gilded was
Josha
canceled.
was reporting but he was reporting it from your live stream. So
yeah, he said it was from you that it got canceled.
No. It was the author talked about it at Dragonsteel, saying she just got a.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
There's
Rafe Jenkins was attached.
There's nothing on Google on it, so I don't know. This is one of those.
I think she was saying it for the. I think she was announcing it at Dragonsteel. Like I don't think anyone had talked about it.
Regardless,
sort of down Wheel of Time to Gilded.
Yeah,
just saying. God of War to Gilded. Just saying.
It was God of War that he got fired from, but but they didn't cancel the show. They fired him.
God of War's still going. They just fired him as showrunner. They're looking for new people. Yeah. Let's see. These fantasy productions of Prime Video. I mean, wow. Relationships between Egwene and Rand is one of the most complex from the series. How so? I don't understand why is Rand and Egwene's relationship complex? Okay.
Because we
how
keep
do you
we keep
the dynamic
expecting him to
evolves and
dump her
develops?
for being.
What's that?
I said we keep expecting him to dump her for being terrible, but he doesn't do it. So
Exactly. Well, like, are they together? Aren't they together? I don't even know if they. I don't. You know, he's so busy screwing Lanfear. I don't know what the hell he thinks about Egwene. Apparently, that continues because they're all kissy in the trailer. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even find any evidence that Gilded is getting an adaptation. So I think Dragonsteel was the first we heard of that. But sorry to go back to that. I'm just trying to find evidence other than what I heard in person yesterday.
If we get more made up work for Rafe that doesn't actually exist, I'm fine with that. Usually you don't want to see people lose their jobs. I'm perfectly okay with him just taking the money he made from this and never working again.
Yep.
That he's not hurting for money, so he can just never work in Hollywood again. I'm fine with that. He's not losing his job. He's clearing the way for someone else. His time is done.
Candidates.
Yeah, more diverse candidates. Exactly, Grifter. What the fuck is Gilded? Who cares? Obviously not for us. So I don't know what it is. I shouldn't say that. I don't know what it is. So I have no opinion. I don't know. So I don't want to be one of those people. So Josha says it is like home. So
I don't think Josha understands how home works, but that's fine.
Well, he's like trying to use home like Vin Diesel uses family. So he's saying it's like home. So he's like how do I be more like, he's channeling his inner Vin Diesel. He's like, how do I be like Vin Diesel? Well, Vin says it's like family all the time. So I'm just gonna say it's like home all the time, even though it has nothing to do with the question I was asked. So it's like home. I do think there's real love between Rand and Egwene.
But it's love that's from the past. They are together, but they're still scratching the surface because they don't share any secrets. So I don't think that's a terrible answer. But yeah, I don't think that's a terrible answer. I mean, I think that's probably right.
They're keeping them together, aren't they?
So I missed
Egwene and Rand are gonna. They're just gonna stay together.
I missed all the context for this. Where's the Q&A from? Was it on Twitter or is this from Brazil?
This is WOT series, who's now blocked me on X. Yay! I got my first block that I noticed. Even though they do good work, sorry, block me. They had an interview at CC is it XPPX with the three of them after their panel. So this is the questions they asked. Oh boy. All right. So let's see, where are we at here? I lost my place. Where did I stop? Okay.
You had a semi-good answer.
Madeline's answers. So Madeline says, like Josha said, they feel like home. They've endured such insane situations in season 2. So when we find them in season 3, I think they're really trying to grapple with everything that they've had to endure. I think being honest with each other, something they have to be honest with themselves first, and that can be terrifying to actually face those demons. Yeah, okay. Rafe, even in the writer's room when we talk about them, we're always focused on the characters and what they're feeling. I know that's the problem. What they experience and the realness of it. For those two, we always think first love, the love you had when you're a kid in high school. The person you thought you'll be with forever, and now you've both gone off and done your own thing. What is your relationship now? Are you still in love? To be able to do a giant fantasy thing. And then these core relationships in the middle of it, that's what we're always trying to do. I mean, that's sort of a correct interpretation of Rand and Egwene, but
yes,
stop trying to do that. Like,
but I don't see it reflected in anything.
yeah,
Right? I mean, that's like the core. Like that's the core. Yes, right. They are friends. They still love each other, but they've grown apart because they have different things they need to accomplish in life. I
Yeah.
don't see any of that in the show. Like, at least I haven't. I don't. We're back to Rand is still mooning over her, and you know, having Lanfear transport him from across the world to see her
So you gotta
chained
see
up,
it.
and then he goes across the world to save her because he's still in love with her. Right? That's what we got in the show.
Yep.
So you're saying things that make sense, but you're not actually putting the thing that makes sense on the screen. Right?
right. SB
Okay.
129. Why are they focused on that? It wasn't too.
It's
part of the
literally
books, but, yeah.
it's resolved in like the first sentence of
Yeah.
book 3.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like, hey,
we're friends. Oh, you think the same? Good.
sweet, awesome, best breakup ever.
I love you like a sister, but I want to go. I want to go
bone
snog
Elaine
Egwene
right now. Like, you see
Yeah, I
that
want to go
hot
snog
ass-
Elaine. Yeah.
that hot queen in the hallway. I'm gonna go kiss her in the corner. Okay, I love you.
Egwene, you were the hottest girl at my high school. Elaine's the hottest girl at the university. Like, it's time for us to.
Uh,
But you're right. It's like it's literally like, hey, I love you like a brother. Shit, I love you like a sister. Sweet, high fives.
I'm pretty
Off you
sure.
go.
I'm
That's-
pretty sure it's the first chapter of book 3.
It's like it's
You know,
like
minus prologues and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
it's like there was this tinkerer guy ran named Aram. He made me have
3 or
feelings
4.
in my pants.
Yeah.
It's like that's okay. I had feelings in my pants for the Queen of Andor. What? It's like Rand's sights are a little higher than Egwene's. I'll just say that. Wow, for $20. Wow, Steve, you bring technically Mexican on, but don't even think of me. Oh, come on, man. Just kidding. Serious question though. Do we know how many Forsaken will show up this season besides Mogideon? Forgive my spelling. Always, dude. What? It's the Ishmael is dead. Apparently, we think
Yeah, I think he's gone. Yeah.
it's book 4. Book 4. Well, we are in book 4, so shove it, you two. So Ishmael is technically dead.
You're right.
But,
You're right. I did misspeak. That is book 4.
But remember, what was once stuck in Ishmael is now made whole again, and Rand wields Tam's sword anew. So maybe it never went in to Ishmael. Maybe, I don't know. Apparently they're all 8 because instead of 13 being the. Have you noticed that 8 is
Yeah,
the
there's
number, not 13? You have 8 chairs at El Cordal, and you have 8 Forsaken now.
Mhm.
So apparently there's going to be 8 Forsaken. I don't know if we'll see them all.
Well, see,
we'll
see, that just goes to show how much Rafe Judkins, pays attention to lore, because, like they've said, this show is a new turning of the wheel, and the last time it turned, a couple of the Forsaken got balefired. So it's lore accurate, guys.
Oh, okay. I'm going to kick you out of here for that, but
Cool. Bye. I said my piece.
I have no idea. I have no idea what Forsaken are going to show up or why. There's no reason for Asmodean to be around. Logain is Rand's teacher. So Ravin, we haven't even been to Camelin. So are we going to see Ravin? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll see freaking Masana in the White Tower. I who knows? Who knows? We can only guess. Asmodean's name keeps showing up, so I hazard a guess he's going to be in the show, even though he has no purpose.
Yeah, I think he shows up as a twist, like near the end of the season. And then, like,
Yeah, you're probably right,
You
but
think,
it's like, you know,
they're
like-
building up. They're going to be building up Mogideon the whole time. Like, oh, there's a new Forsaken, and then
Actually, you know what?
Asmodean 2? What?
No, I think it's so. I think they're gonna speed run into Ryuden. So I think he's gonna show up.
Yeah.
So I think he'll probably show up around episode 3 or 4, because he'll probably try and jump Rand and end up hitting Moraine when she does the spread eagle to save him.
So do you think they're gonna smush in some of book 5? Or sorry, smush in none of book 5 too as well to adapt?
Well, they keep saying they're gonna try and force in some of Fires of Heaven too. So I would imagine they'll probably do is they'll take the climax of Fires of Heaven and use that for the ending of this season. They'll end up in Caemlyn with the Raven fight.
So then you have to introduce. Well, you got a stinger with Mogideon. You got to introduce Ravin and Asmodean.
So from the looks of it, they're just putting Mogideon in the background, because even in the emo shot of the trailer, the emo shot of the trailer with the emo 7, she even though she's a Forsaken, she's still behind the Edmunds Fielders back there, being which is fine. That's her. I'm okay with that. If she wants to be in the background, great. That's where Mogideon belongs. I actually have zero problem with that. But what I think is going to happen is we're going to speed run to Ryuden. We're going to have our mid-season climax with the whatever happens in Ryuden. We're going to have Alcair Doll after that, and then we're going to end up in episode 8. We're going to end up in Caemlyn to save Elaine and Morgaze or something from Raven.
Well,
I don't even think they're
if we're adapting all the way to Fires of Heaven, then presumably that means the girls go to Tanchico.
Well, yeah, they're going. Yeah, that's confirmed.
They're going to do that. No,
and confront Mogideon, right?
Yeah. Yep. No, that's confirmed. They're going to Tanchico. Matt's there holding their bags.
Okay. I still haven't watched the trailer. By the way, I sat down to do that right now. I've been busy.
We can watch it. We'll ask
I still haven't read Wind of Truth.
If we want, let me know. Here, I'll make a poll. Fuck it, I'll make a poll. I have powers.
I mean, if I was doing this,
I came downstairs with my dinner. I haven't even eaten yet. I came downstairs so I could start working on videos. Like, oh crap, Steve's streaming. I gotta watch this. It's too entertaining.
What were you gonna say, Alex? You said something.
So I mean, if you were trying to combine these climaxes, don't you remove Rand and Ravin, and don't you just have, instead of it being a 1v1 between Rand and Asmodean with Lanfear watching, don't you add Moraine in?
Moraine and Lanfear are going to be fighing simultaneously. They're going to have a cat fight.
Yep.
Yeah, so it'll be 2 fights, right? So Moraine and Lanfear will be having their own fight, while the fight at Caemlyn is going to be happening. All because and there's a method to this too, because I also think, on the off chance Rafe thinks he can squeak out a 4th season, he can ruin Demise Wells, which has been his goal from the beginning.
Yep.
Like getting speedrunning through Fires of Heaven gets him right on the precipice of what he said he's wanted to destroy from the beginning, which is Demise Wells. It's always been a focus of his. Demise Wells, Demise Wells, Demise Wells. He said it a million times.
How sweet would it be though if it gets canceled before he can do it?
It's got to.
Well, yeah. I mean, truthfully, once you're done with Shadow Rising, you have all the freedom in the world to do whatever you want. I mean, because it then gets into the kind of the open battle, the fight for the world phase of the series. So, yeah, that's tough.
They're gonna show Nynaeve fail to kill Raven and let the puny Rand kill him. No, Rand's not gonna kill anybody. Absolutely not. Rand is too busy being dark. Rand is too busy being evil. The show doesn't understand that Rand is neither dark or evil. He is the ultimate good guy that always rejects evil.
Unless evil's hot.
Well,
every character has their weakness.
I mean, he doesn't give him that much. I mean, she smelled good. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, Just hung out with her, like
Unless evil wants to be choked real bad.
Min's not evil. What are you talking about?
I mean, right, yeah. Sorry, books.
Min's
We're
just
talking about the
plain
books.
folk. I don't know what you're talking about. Min's a good girl. Leave Min alone. All right, she's a little choking. Never hurt Min. Come on.
I mean,
There was that one time.
there was that one time right before Veins of Gold, Steve.
No, see that showed her that he's a strong man. He's in charge.
Speaking of
I'm a
strong
strong
men,
man. Just makes me think of whatever Ferrell says. Sorry, I can fix it. Well, you know.
I could beat up a woman if I wanted to, but I choose not to.
All right, let me see if I can speed. What? How's the poll going? Here, where's the poll at? Here we go.
Well, I mean, to clarify, like, I did watch the trailer with you, but I couldn't see anything. And I was gonna come get some work done and
Ooh, wow,
and watch the 2 hours of the stream that I missed when I was driving home.
Well, I'm sorry, man. Just that stuff keeps popping up, and
Yeah,
everybody,
stop it.
you know.
Stop
it. I'm
Stop
sorry.
streaming.
45 people in chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
I know.
Resounding. So I don't want to ruin a video. So if you want to see it for the first time doing your video, everybody can check out your reaction.
I mean,
on the video.
but it wouldn't be I reacted to the, you know.
Well,
I haven't just gone through and seen the details, you know.
There's 21 votes. We're at 76% right now. So
Let's do it.
It's for yes, but
after this though.
Yeah.
Don't break this.
All right.
up.
Even the writers, when we talk about how far do we get? Rafe, in the previous season, several characters went through significant changes. Significant, yes.
Sure,
is there any
Rand
particular
switched which
character
woman
you're
was fired
excited to
around.
explore more? Oh God. Yes. Spider versus werewolf. It's happening. Can't wait. I love the bad guys. Don't know if you remember a spidery little woman in the end of season 2, Mogideon. Spider versus werewolf tar fight confirmed. Yes. Hyped. Can't wait. Werewolf versus spider and tar showdown. Yes. Good night, Lyle. Thank you so much, man, for the support. I headed out to bed. Been at 4 a.m. at work. Hail, good night. Panel chat. See you later. Thank you so much, Lyle. As always, we'll see you soon, buddy. I hope. Be safe, dude. As always. Oh, yes. Spider versus werewolf. I'm so ready for it, guys. Are you guys ready for it? Okay, sorry. Moving on.
So ready.
Uh,
She's from Barcelona.
That
my
absolutely killed me. You know he's so
We get
proud of that.
We get to
She's so incredible because she's from Barcelona.
Barcelona in Spain.
El-
But
La
the other
Costa.
Barcelona. What we thought you were talking about the other Barcelona.
Barcelona, you know. Barcelona. You know,
Florida.
the one that's in Spain.
Barcelona, Spain.
So,
not Barcelona, Jersey.
España.
Barcelona, Jersey. When the hell is drunk? It's like
So of course she's just incredible.
because she's
I need
from
the
Spain,
I need
incredible.
the Cobra Kai cut in where Johnny looks at him and goes, "It's pronounced Barcelona, dumbass."
You must use the theta.
Oh, okay, she's amazing because she's from Barcelona. Okay, which is this the tab? We get to spend more time with her. The actress from Barcelona, Spain. Yeah, blah blah.
She's on fire every scene.
Great.
She burns down the sets.
No,
Spider versus
that's
werewolf.
rape.
Right.
Egwene chick, Madeline, bitch. As one on a path to become even stronger each season. Weird question. What changed in your approach to this character? It's funny, as an actor in season 2, the feeling was quite similar to what she was feeling, wanting to grow as an actor to dive a bit deeper into her. And as an actor, I was surprised. Did they surprise them with this interview? Sorry. At what I was capable of bringing that to life. It's not something that you could really rehearse, but with the support of Rafe, I don't know who's Rafe.
He's from Spain.
It's from Barcelona.
He's from Barcelona. Rafe.
Rafe from Barcelona. Okay, I felt really supported to go there and honor this really important part of the character. What was the question? As one,
I don't know.
Okay. This is the moment that changes her forever, and the way she looks at the world is skewed. She grows a disdain for institutions that uphold authority and power, and I thought she just hated the
This is
Shan for
literally
enslaving
the
people.
exact opposite of Egwene's character.
Yeah, because Egwene's character, she wants to grow as a person, and Madeline wants to grow as an actor. And every time, like Jamón Ibérico, from España, it's you eat it little by little. You shave off little pieces. I'm sure maybe if you went to Barcelona, you could probably pick one up.
Barcelona.
But
Barcelona in Spain, that Barcelona, yes.
The thinner the cuts, the more tasty the jamón is, and it's similar to acting. Just the small and simple things they build up over time. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm from Barcelona.
You from Barcelona?
Did I mention that? So I'm sorry.
Yeah, disdain for institutions. The ones who worship the White Tower. Yeah, she's not in this giant institution that's trying to control the whole world or anything like that. Ignore that. This Rafe from Barcelona, and it's something we've always knew. These actors have these huge journeys to take across 14. No, their journeys are over, thankfully. From the very beginning,
that's a good point.
Know
the
where
dungeon
these two have to go, and we had to find actors who really do that. Sure, you did.
Bring up that chat from the dungeon. Disdain for institutions.
Yeah, I read that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was thinking of my joke. Okay.
Yeah. Barcelona. All right. Rafe. With me, they weren't quite sure. What? So they delayed it for season 3?
No, he's talking about. So Rafe is
Acting?
saying, Rafe is saying,
They didn't let Josha act.
Yes, that Josh is making the joke.
I love when a little truth comes out in these interviews. Yeah, Rafe from Barcelona didn't let me do any fucking acting because my character sucks. We saved it all for season 3, apparently. Okay, got it.
Okay, what was the actual question that was asked then? What did you respond?
So the question,
the moment.
So this is the So
Madeline answers first. So you got to go all the way back to the question that was asked to figure out what he's actually answering.
That's on the last
I got so many damn tabs open. The question
it's
was
the same stupid one. It's
yeah,
you're on a path to be an even stronger.
As one on a path to become even stronger each season, what changed in your approach to this character?
So since we didn't make Rand stronger in season 2, they saved it for season 3.
Yeah.
That's literally what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Josha has a similar opportunity in season 3. There's a huge episode that requires so much of him as an actor. Unlike needing to be a great actor to pull off a scene like, Falme or a cloud battle or having a huge fight with Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Or making the decision in book 3 to just abandon his friends because he knows he's going to go crazy and kill them all.
Or forgiving Ingtar for being a dark friend and bring him back to the light. Yeah, these aren't scenes that are emotionally great and powerful for somebody to get their acting chops on the table, right? No, we just suck at writing, so we don't give them any opportunities.
Building up the courage to tell Egwene that he doesn't want to sleep with her anymore.
That's probably it. And she's going to just shake the shit out of the ground, and he's gonna be like, all right, fine, let me go get a strawberry.
Look, I just saw you torture someone to death. it might not be the best time to bring it up, but I met this redhead, okay?
Don't have any strawberries right now, okay? Just let me find
For some reason, she was much better at healing than Nynaeve. And I really like that in a woman.
Question. Rand is such a complex character. How do you approach his duality?
He shouldn't have duality.
There is no duality. Rand is no duality in him between light and shadow. There is no I'm so tired of this light and shadow bullshit.
That only happens after Lord of Chaos.
Well, I mean, I think there's something to be said that it does happen in Dragon Reborn, but it's not portrayed like this. There's no concern that Rand is going to sign up for Team Bad Guy. The concern is Rand is going to nuke the world.
Yeah, the concern is that he's going to go crazy and die before he can save the world.
Yeah, never. There's
never even a question that he's going to join the Dark.
There's never a question that he's going to go Team Dark
until after Demise Wells, when he starts going down the path.
I personally don't even agree that I think he's more crazy and willing to go further after Demise Wells, but I still don't think he ever got close to joining the Dark One.
No.
No. So that
was the goal of the Dark One, was to break him.
Right, absolutely. But like that's part of the biggest problem is they keep doing this. Oh, Rand's gonna turn to the dark bullshit. Rand was never ever going to turn to the dark, ever. Now he might have destroyed the world to try and destroy the Dark One because
it was more trying to get him to give up, to lose hope than it was to get him to join the dark side. It was saying, having him go through all this stuff and killing off all of his friends and having people die, accidentally by his hand, or getting him to push too far in his revenge against the Forsaken and getting people caught in the crossfire and realizing,
that is true.
His constant attempts to bring people back from the dead. It was to get him to lose hope. If he could have gotten him to the dark side, that's a plus. But he was trying to get him to give up.
Well, he was on his knees in front of Suan. So there you go. For the last whole episode, he was on last two episodes he was on his knees. When did we talked about this the other day? They started having buddy chats. Is it Fires of Heaven? They actually start chatting. I think is in Fires of Heaven when they start actually having conversations. Josha, I think
Rand and Lews Therin?
Yeah.
The first time that they talk to each other is Lord of Chaos. I just read it.
They are misunderstood.
Like he thinks he's suspected he can hear for a while, but the first time he actually responds to something Rand asks is Lord of Chaos.
Is it Lord of Chaos? Okay.
Yes, he mentions it. He's like, "Whoa, he just answered the question I just asked him."
We clicked on the same one. Josha, I think light and shadow, that's what attracted me to the character. When I was reading the books, at a certain point, I thought...
I'm already skeptical.
I thought, is this hero still a hero? He was always a hero. I don't know. Josh forgot what book he read because Rand was never, ever not a hero.
Josh is the only one that read the books, right? Or at least started.
It doesn't say... it says at a certain point, not at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'll give him a pass. All right.
I think he finished reading the series.
No, he's the only one that's read the books. Like that's 100.
I know he started reading when he got cast, but I think that's showing he finished. He read the whole thing.
No, he's on record that he finished.
Dude, I like him. I like him a lot.
I feel bad for him still. I still think he should. Yeah, I think he got robbed. I always feel in fantasy stories I never really believed they would turn to the dark, and that's what I think is interesting about Rand. That's what we see in this season. He has a big goal to save people he loves in the world. He's also very afraid at the same time. There's a new kind of anger in him, this darkness that's very interesting. That's because of the people around him. They don't really accept him for the dragon reborn, not dragon, for who he is, and that's when the anger comes out.
So I think that's actually a fair reading of Reign
Okay.
and Shadow Rising. I mean, when you're talking about him threatening to hang the Tyrant Lords, I mean,
No, it's okay.
I think that's a very fair answer.
He's the only one on the panel
I
with a
don't, I
brain.
don't think that's what's actually going to happen in the season of television, but I think
No,
that's a fair
of course not.
interpretation of where he's supposed to be at. Yeah. Rafe, you're a huge fan of the books. No, I've never read them.
There's
I'm also a huge
books?
fan of author named Brandon Sanderson. Sure, why not? Okay, next. That was weird. Okay,
That's
there's
the end
this,
of the question.
there's this thing about expanding the universe and bringing new characters, new narratives. That's really hard to do in a world that already exists. How do you work to ensure new characters, narrative? You haven't even done the old characters. It's one of the biggest challenges we have in the show. No, it seems like the biggest challenge you have in the show is fucking writing for the actual characters that exist and staying on course, you dumb.
I was going to say putting his pants on straight, but you know.
That too. When you meet these new people, here comes this excuse train again. You want to let audiences spend time with them, but you can't do everything that's in fit. Yeah, blah blah blah. More excuse. So we try to be really careful about always making sure that our core characters, you know, what's happening for them emotionally all the time. And poor Matt. And that anything new we bring in, that we make sure we make space for them and give them time for them.
Okay.
Sure you do. So the audience can connect to what the person is really about, why they exist, and why Robert Jordan created them, and what purpose they have to fill. All the writers have read the books. No, they haven't. And so we really working hard to always do our best to honor what's there. You're so full of shit.
They straight up said that most of the writers had not read the books.
So this is the Josha read the books. Okay, leave the boy alone. He actually did what he could do. He got the part and he read it. So he
one
knew
of
what
their
he was
selling
getting
points
into.
was that the writers had not read the books.
Look, this answer right here sums up when you have the people coming into the chat and going, why do you do this shit? Just enjoy something, blah blah blah. This statement right here that he just made is exactly why all of us do this shit, because he's a fucking liar. He says this shit. He says he's honoring the characters. He said he's honoring Robert Jordan, and he's doing none of it. He's destroying all of it.
And it was him that proved that this was a lie. This is the opposite of what he said in a previous interview. He said we hire most of the writers. I think he said a handful have read the books, but the majority of writers have not read the books, and that brings balance to the show.
It's nuts. It's like, stop saying you're not. And bring it to a new medium that's totally different at the same time. With our 8 hours, we balance huge cast of characters, but never lose sight of the people who are at the center of the show.
Moraine,
yeah. They never got on course, ever. It's a big responsibility to adapt Wheel of Time. It really is. How do you feel about fucking it up so much? Oh, sorry. How do you balance the expectation of the fans, but also having to put things behind, because it's a series, you can't adapt everything. Well, we decided to adapt nothing. Next question.
Yeah, that's the answer.
What's the answer? I'm not even going to read this bullshit answer,
because it's not, whatever it is isn't true.
It's all bullshit.
See, I actually think you missed something fascinating here, Steve. If you scroll back up.
No, I'll read it. I'm just saying, like, that was the bottom. I'm going to read it. It's infuriating because he's just full of shit. There are things I'm like, why did they cut that? But they is me.
Keep going.
There are things I would love to see, but I know it's not right for the story that we're telling. I thought you were telling the Wheel of Time. Okay. We have the space that we have to tell our story, and we're going to tell it the very best way we can in that space. So we're not telling the Wheel of Time. We're just telling our story instead. Wow, that's quite the put him in jail. That's quite the admittance.
Yep.
Did you murder that kid? Well, no. In my own way, yes, but no, I didn't really murder him, but I sort of did. Nice confession there. I love it. I feel confident and comfortable in what we're doing. I trust our actors. If we have,
Josha apparently doesn't think so.
What's that?
Since Stradowski apparently doesn't think so.
No. Yeah. If we're ever doing something, or apparently Rosamund Pike either from the that statement she made, right? That's so wild statement she made. Wow. If we ever are doing something, now they know the character as well as we do. So they are really good about interacting with the writers. I think this is what Rand is feeling at the moment. Nausea.
I think this is extra funny because they've confirmed that Stradowski is the only one that's read the books. So
it's true. I think this is what Egwene is feeling. We're creating something that is hopefully really true to the heart of the books and what they were, but also something new that we're finding together. I want to kiss Rafe's ass for a second here because I'll never get on another show because of him. So I need to try and get on his shows. Over the years, we built trust, and there was an episode, for example, for me, episode 4 is quite big, and Thomas Napier, the director, and Rafe, over the years, were...
and I talked a lot about the books. That was such a transparent and collaborative process. That moment is such a hard bit to turn into TV. When I read the script Rafe wrote, it blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. And also what we did on that day on set, and what the editors did in the editor. We all ended somewhere where we didn't know we wanted to end up, and I think that's the best experience you can have. That is terrifying. What do you mean you ended up in a place you didn't know you wanted to end up?
Well, that's
how they get you. That's how they get you into Bohemian Grove. You know?
That's gonna be. So episode 4 is gonna be the Roydion pillars and shit. And Rand taking Couladin's brother's role and tearing out his eyes instead of Couladin's brother. And Moraine saving him, and Lanfear killing her. Hopefully, that'd be great, man. If we got rid of Moraine episode 4, wow, that would be fucking fabulous, wouldn't it? I don't think it's gonna happen, but because television is at its best when everyone's adding something. It's not just my vision of Robert Jordan's vision. My vision of Robert Jordan's vision.
As opposed to everyone subtracting things.
Take the fucking beer glasses off, dude. Your vision is fucked. Everyone who comes into our show, every actor or costume designer or production designer or editors, everyone puts themselves into the show, and the show is better because of that. We're lucky to do TV because you do build that trust. Everyone puts themselves in the show, and the show is better because you do build that trust. Not a lot of shows get to continue for years anymore. Yeah, your show continues for years because it takes you years to fucking get it finished. You should have 6 seasons by now.
Right?
Is that when it started? 6 years?
It's been over 2 years between 2 and 3. They should be on season 6.
That's nuts.
Like that's not. I'm not even like that. They should be 5 if we're being generous. 5. But at least season 5. It should be season 5 coming out right now, not season 3.
Yeah.
So that's it.
This interview reminds me of like a week 12 interview of an NFL team where they're 4-8. It's like, how are you all maintaining trust in each other? Well, we really trust our coach that we're all going to the right place and we're all pulling in the same direction. I don't know why that's what it reminds me.
Well, like that interview, like if I'm being real, like I felt like that whole interview was Joshua being the good soldier.
Oh, 100%.
kissing a little ass here, saying my piece. He
Well,
did poke
even
a little at him, saying, "Yeah, you didn't let me do anything in season 2, even though I'm the main character." But some truth comes out in there, in between all the bullshit. So
yeah, I think it was pretty clear. Like he's, I mean, I'm sure he has a litany of non-disparagement clauses, and so he's just, even then, it's bad form to badmouth your current employer. But still, I don't envy his position.
Nope.
So I think he's genuinely a good guy.
Yep.
We lost Steve.
Steve, I was gonna say, are we showing you the trailer, Alan?
That's what it sounds like.
Hang on, I don't have my dual monitor up. Can you pull that up?
Me?
Yeah.
I can pull it up. Yeah.
I'm tempted to just watch that Reacher season 3 trailer.
Haven't seen I haven't seen anything yet.
I was gonna say you were sending Steve's Christmas presents, so
Yes, got sent today.
appreciate you taking care of that, man.
Yeah, it's a good idea on your end. Does he know?
Not yet.
Okay, surprise. Don't spoil it. He's gonna watch this back.
Okay. Oh shit! Everybody's gonna leave. Yeah. Yes, Trip. There was a Reacher season 3 trailer.
Percent share screen. Let's just do the tab.
sorry, I'm back.
Oh, good.
Oh, somebody took control. All right, hold
We were
on.
just getting stuff ready for you, man.
No, that's fine. Well, did you put up the trailer? You should have control since you haven't watched it yet. So 84% said let's do it out of 31 votes. So there we go.
I'm gonna move it to a different screen. So I can
There's a Reacher. Yes, there's a Reacher 3 trailer. There's also a
look at it.
Invincible 3 trailer.
Oh yeah. I saw the release date. I haven't seen anything, man. I've been so busy. I came downstairs to start working.
I'm sorry. Okay, God damn it.
You're just too interesting. What are you at? Still at
Hey man,
42
these streams have
people
been
watching,
popping
man.
off.
They are.
You guys have been great. It's amazing. So thank you. Hey, by the way, make sure.
Oh,
If you just put your link in the chat, you put your link in there. If you're not subscribed to Technically Mexican, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. So
yeah. I think I might have to reshare. I don't think I shared audio.
yeah, I
Hold on.
don't think.
Share screen.
Let me. I'm gonna find
Share
your,
audio. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Got it?
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, go
got
for
it.
it, man.
You gotta pull it up. Okay.
I got you. Sorry,
Did you want
sorry.
to
I've done this before.
just watch the whole thing or what? You tell me.
Your call. I've done it both ways. So whatever you want to do, I will.
Did you guys identify everyone in the scene?
So you have Moron right there. That's Moraine.
Yeah.
You got Rand right next to him. You got Ruark right next to him. Right behind Ruark, you got Lan. Then you have I think we decided
Avienda.
the rest are maidens, and the ones with the spears are maidens. You may or may not
These are
have an
wise
Avienda
ones?
in there, but I don't think Avienda is here.
These
and
two
we
are
think
wise
those are
ones?
wise ones. One of them may be Egwene. We're not sure because Egwene is supposed to be.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure Egwene would have gone. Well, what?
I don't think.
Why am I talking about it like it's the books?
Yeah.
Well,
I make that mistake every time. I'm like, oh, who could this be? Oh wait, no, this is not going to be accurate.
This is amalgam because I've talked to a few people about this now. This is just an amalgamation of what I've heard from people, but everybody sort of pretty much landed on the guy next to Rand is Ruark. I never really fucking pictured Ruark as a brick shithouse, but apparently Ruark is a fucking
Ruark
tank,
is massive,
which is fine with me as long as he doesn't. If he doesn't have like a little squeaky voice or he can't talk, I'm perfectly fine with Ruark being a brick shithouse as long as he looks old and wise.
So where is Matt?
Matt's in Tanchico, buddy.
Tanchico.
Why?
Because he
that's
has
where he ended
dagger
it.
AIDS. Come on.
But he's supposed.
He has dagger AIDS. We'll get there. He's in Tampico.
But he's supposed to be here.
No, he's not. He got all his stuff he needed from here. Remember?
He's got memories.
Yes, and Darai.
But he needs.
He blew the horn of
medallion.
No, he had memory tea.
No, but he needs his. He needs his
medallion.
Anti-channeling medallion from Ruidion.
Silo is really good. You're right.
Medallion.
Huh?
As Sam points out, Moraine has Matt's hat, so he doesn't need that either. So,
but where does he get his medallion?
No medallion.
Why would he need his medallion? The only thing the medallion does is prevent the girls from bullying him.
Perrin has shield.
Oh yeah, we can't have that. That's
Don't
true.
forget, Perrin has shield. There it is. Chris said it at the same time as me. Perrin has his medallion shield that blocks weaves.
He's gonna. They're gonna melt it down. Exactly. They're gonna melt it down into smaller shields. Okay. Okay.
Yes, very good.
Well, I already here. Should we do it in slow mo or?
Yeah, that slow mo. It's your call. I'm good with slow mo.
Well, because I saw the general gist of it. Let's see. Play back.
Go 50 or 0.5. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll probably.
I actually have been meaning to ask. Yes or no? Perrin still has his shield at the beginning of the season.
Oh yeah.
They just forget about it.
That's what he's making his armor out of.
Oh, I totally don't think he has the shield.
You don't think so?
No.
I totally think he's got it.
And
because it reminds him of his dear
the horn
friend,
just disappears into the ether.
Yeah.
See, he's got to have it because Gadel Kane is going to be whispering to him while he rides Hopper.
No, I think he's got it because I think Rafe wants to give him a thing, that's he has a shield now, and so he can protect and destroy.
Exactly. No, so plus Gadel Kane is going to be there talking about how he gave his shield to Perrin because they love each other.
Yeah, I think he keeps it. I think Rafe is really proud of that, and so he's done his own thing. This is his Androl.
His vision. Remember, vision.
All right.
This is the story. This is the story that he's trying to tell.
Yes, Perrin is going to wield the shield with the axe, 100%. Bingo! I'll put a bingo card box on that one. That's I gotta write.
That's fine. I'm saying no. I'm saying no.
It's okay. Hey man,
did you get down my prediction from yesterday? I had a real good one, and I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go back and watch your 3-hour stream. I can't remember.
Shit.
It was a good one.
So many good ones.
I'll go back and find it.
I haven't written anything down yet, if I'm being honest.
I put it in the chat, so we can find it.
I'm pretty sure I remember you saying it and me reading it and me going, "We should start the bingo card stuff."
Yeah, someone said it. I was like, "Okay, let's get this down," because I'm really proud of that idea, and I think it's going to happen. Oh, it was Moraine senses Suwan's death through the weaves, like through the.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Luke Skywalker just died, or Han Solo just died. I felt it through the weave, through the pattern, through the strings.
She goes crazy because they're secretly bonded.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Okay, I'm pressing play.
Oh my God! Now there's a whole different context to some of these shots.
It's too loud.
Because remember, we have the camera spinning and upside down. Will?
Oh, because they can really establish.
How many of these shots are upside down? It's fucking amazing. I love it.
Ruidion is supposed to kind of be like the remnants of a futuristic city too, isn't it?
I actually have a theory here. This
looks like ancient Greece.
They made a left at Albuquerque. Made a left at Albuquerque, and they're in Altara. They're going to the Dome of Truth to talk to Pedro Nall. The city is so smoky because there's children walking around with braziers.
This does kind of look like it was filmed in New Mexico, man. That's where I'm from. I was raised in New Mexico. I am from I literally know the house where Walter White threw his pizza on the roof. I know all of the locations.
Yeah. I was gonna say the fog makes me think of like Lansing, Michigan, but not the architecture.
It's just children of the light, literally, with their braziers down there.
I was gonna say, so you think
Making
that's
it- making
one
it fun.
kid, 2 kids, 3 kids?
Gotta be
They
at least
needed-
3. One per wing.
Okay.
And you see how it's sort of doming? What I want to know is how is Avicendora in there? Since I can see the mountains. Just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Just curious. I
But-
can see the mountain range in the sky and the whole top of the city. Can't see Avicendora, so you know.
The
okay.
city doesn't look futuristic to me. It looks like a Mesopotamian or like like
I just thought about it. Where's Avicendora? I just fucking thought about it. Where is the tree?
yeah, that's true.
All right, sorry. Okay, moving. We've made it a second. No, we haven't even made it a
Okay.
second. All right.
Actually, this is a great call out. The sun is
Batman,
clearly
yeah,
dead ahead.
Batman-
Oh, and the shadows are going
Awful
sideways. Yeah, good catch. Good catch there. Can I watch the trailer now?
Avicendora?
It's a bonsai.
We are watching the trailer. What are you talking about? We're watching it.
I haven't even pressed play. Since we can turn the volume down because it's not going to be important, right? Because it's at half speed.
Yeah. Unless you really want to hear the bangles.
You can put
Did you want-
put the closed captioning on, maybe.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Okay. Upside
Okay,
down
you got-
1.
Yeah, one
I'm
shot.
I'm predicting this is
Vision Quest. You said.
Vision Quest. Either that or this is the end of the
Is this
season.
her on
and
break?
this is her dying.
Oh yeah, no that could be. It could be both.
That'd be so good. I hope she's dying.
I would love it. Hey, we joke, but it would be book accurate.
Yep. Did the White Tower get a
Dying
new
in
room?
the Shadow Rising is not book accurate. What are you talking about?
Relatively,
I'm kidding.
it would
I'm
be
kidding.
closer than anything we've gotten so far,
No,
man.
Perrin has an axe and he fucked Fael. That's the closest we're getting.
Okay. Was this the White
Okay.
Tower?
Yeah, the White Tower got a new room.
Fun. What? Okay. I don't get it. Why?
Room
But
of tall
okay.
ladies.
Why are their heads so disproportionately big? Like this lady on the left,
Aliens.
her head too big.
Trying to figure out why she's doing this, like she's painting or something.
Why are they doing a weird kata?
No, it's the so the one in the middle is doing the yin and the yang, and then this one's the yin, and then this one's the yang, and then they put them together.
Oh, you're right. It is that.
Why would they have
That's
a person
really
doing
stupid.
the dragon thing in the
No,
White Tower?
but they're not. They're both doing drops. They're just mirrored.
Why would the dragon thing? Oh, okay.
But then this
Sure.
one is both of them together. I don't know.
I hate this room.
That I'm just guessing.
How much do you think this room cost? How many million?
I don't
How
think
many
it's
million
real.
for
I
this
think
room?
it's
Not a real
100%
room.
CGI.
I know.
This
So
is
how
just a
many
green
million
room.
for the CGI. That's what I'm saying. How many million for the CGI? So we can
Well,
put the people-
they probably 1.2 million plus
Okay.
another 0.5 for the wigs.
okay. And the vacation afterwards.
Yeah, they spent thousands and thousands of
$2
dollars
million?
on wigs.
Yeah.
You guys remember that one, right?
I do remember the wigs.
I do.
Changing.
Wait, who
Yeah, there
is
were-
that, by the way?
there was
I never-
nothing-
I didn't look. I think that was just an establishing shot. I don't think that's any. Is that?
The guy in
Is that
front
Sulan?
looks black
Changing.
or woman. None of them look like women though.
Yeah,
could
this
be
is
Sulan
this has
and
got to be an
Twilos.
Age of Legends thing.
These look like
You
guys.
might be right.
Look
You
at
might
them.
be
Just
right.
look
You
look
might
at the
be
way
right.
they walk though. Like those are men.
Yeah, that's an Age of Legends vision.
Yeah, that's a flashback.
So
That's
this-
why. Hey, it is. I was right.
Legend-
It is. It's both. It's
This-
yin and yang together. This is male and female Aes Sedai.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm always right. You're welcome.
I can see it.
Okay.
Changing.
So we know we're pretty confident that this is Moraine reacting to Leandrin wiping out the 12 Aes Sedai.
But I don't think she's going to be there. I think she's going to be all the way in Rudion.
Nope, we know that she's going to be there.
Okay. I think you're wrong.
Because Wayne is there doing her accepted test.
We know from the
okay.
article
Okay.
that
No, you're
the,
right. You're right.
the line from the article is literally that when this happens, Rand and Moraine are in Tarvalon.
But
and
wasn't there conflicting stuff with that? Like some of it didn't make sense.
Yeah. So I think it's so the Screen Rant article said they were there. The other one said you get a picture of them in front of a palm tree before this, with Rand being moody.
I don't know.
So I'm not
Might
100. There was
be a
some
flashback.
confusion how Screen Rant got it so wrong. Hold on. Let me see if I think Trip sent me the better excerpt. Let me see if I still have it here. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. So hold on, real quick.
I'm just trying to skip forward to the next frame because nothing has changed.
Scene 1, we see Rand, Lan, Moraine, and Egwene in a semi-desert area, possibly near the Iowa Waste, but with plenty of vegetation still in the region. The men are practicing swords. Rand seems disturbed. Lan asks him what's wrong, but Rand looks at him and says, "Fuck off." From a distance, Moraine takes a piss in the woods. Egwene touches her neck.
You didn't add that, did you?
Huh?
Did you add the taking a piss?
Of course I did. Yes.
Okay. Well, no, but I didn't think we'd see Lan taking a piss either. So.
Well, yeah, Moraine mentions a wound on Egwene's neck that still hasn't healed, despite healing being applied to it. Self-inflicted, perhaps. Aes Sedai then talk about the deterioration of Rand's mind each time he channels, but Egwene doesn't seem pleased with this topic. We are at the doors of the White Tower, Hall of the Audience, and then that's when the Landry shit breaks down. So it's like I don't know. It's very weird. It's like they're there, but they're not. They're like
we don't know that the Leandrin scene happens at the same time as Egwene's testing. That could happen later or before.
Well, it's just that combined with his comments saying they're all together at the beginning of season 3. We know that the tower thing happens at the very beginning of season 3.
Maybe it's I bet you're wondering how I ended up here. Maybe it's a flash forward and then flashes back for the rest of the season.
I'm betting what it is it's a cold open. Is that the tower splitting is the cold open, and then the first. Yeah, and then
Egwene goes through her testing in the split tower. Maybe.
Oh well, I mean, I think what.
I don't know.
Because they all start off the season together. They were all in Falmar.
I actually think we're going to have a split tower. I think the split tower is going to be the Black Aja breaking off of the tower.
You think they're running away with all of the trinkets from the storeroom, and then the split tower happens later?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize what time it was, Alex. Whenever you need to go, man, just let me know.
Okay.
Maybe the season ends with the splitting of the tower, so it'll be it'll be full circle.
Maybe,
right?
But I honestly think they're not going to do the split. I think they're interpreting the split as the Black Aja leaving the tower, and that is going to be split.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
And you guys think that this is Rand seeing visions in Ruidion, right?
Yes,
he's going in the past.
That's
like a plastic. That's a plastic buckle. That's a backpack. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
So some people have said that they think this is LTT in a vision of the
with
future,
Rand's
or
face,
or this is a former dragon in a different age or something like that with Rand's face.
They've already talked about how Rand is going to be playing all of his ancestors. Or that Josha Stradowski is going to be playing all of the ancestors.
Yeah, that would make sense. That'd be fine. I don't hate that. That's a choice.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Especially, he's going through a vision quest.
No, it's fine.
That definitely looks like plastic, right?
LTT,
yes, it's definitely
the guy
plastic.
that played LTT. I know the guy that played LTT is supposed to be on set for voiceover stuff. So,
right.
But again, solid choice. Land's looking a little rough.
Mad.
Oops.
Looks like he got
these are
beat
mostly
up by
just
somebody.
like stills. Like he
hasn't got no pussy lately.
Nothing is really happening in these scenes.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of stills. So I can just cut to the next one.
No, you can let it go for a little bit. Yeah. They ended at a sex party. All right.
Yeah, you got the eyes wide shut Leandrin thing. I guess this is her confrontation scene. or like leading up to it, she's summoned to the hall, and she goes in to accuse Suwan.
I don't even know what
I
this
actually think this is. I think this is her among dark friends. I don't think this is her at the tower.
There's a little kid. There's a little kid behind her. So
dark friend social.
this could be another. This could be another. You know.
Yeah, I'm looking at the masks too.
I think that's the same kid. It was a little girl last time, right?
Could be. Why is she putting the sun sideways? Isn't it? Have we asked this?
Yeah. I heard you guys talking about that for a long time.
Okay.
Because she.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks so
She's
weird.
a little special.
War of the Roar Hero is bombing internationally.
It's out already?
I think it comes out Friday.
Thank you, Mark,
It
for
was
telling me.
released internationally first.
Friday, 13th. So.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Not surprised. I didn't. I thought it was coming like to Netflix. I didn't even know. It does seem like Dark Friends Social 2.0. Agreed.
Who knows how deep? Balls deep.
Who knows
baby.
how deep? That's the slogan for the season.
How deep?
Bless you.
The shadow's roots have taken hold here.
Okay, that's.
I think that's Suwan
probably
and
a Egwene.
Egwene in the Hall of the Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Egwene.
You guys don't think that's Egwene?
No, I think
you don't think that's Moraine?
No, I think that's Elida and Elviaran.
No,
To me,
look,
to me, it looks red and white.
she's wearing like a pantsuit here,
What, in
like
the Hall of
those
the
baggy flowing pantsuit.
Yeah,
You know,
if you go back to that one,
look at her legs here. That's Moraine.
oh, that's Moraine. Yeah, but if you go back to the
I wasn't sure. I
Oh,
think it's probably Moraine. Yeah.
To this?
yeah.
He's talking about the Hall of the Tower scene, right there.
Am I crazy? This to me looks like
You think that's
Elida and
Lanfear
Elviaran.
in the end?
If you to me, I see red and white when I look at that.
Oh, that does kind of look like a light.
That could be her showrun. That could be showrun. You could be right.
Yeah, it looks. I get red when I look at that.
No, it's definitely. Red,
I think you're right.
the Emerald could wear red, but I think
it's the bun. Like Elida wears a bun, doesn't she?
Yep.
Or no, she's.
You may be right.
She doesn't have it up here.
That
does look a little red though.
It's Elida, so
It could be her sitting down saying, "Oh, let's go depose the Amelin seat, and I want to take it." You know.
I think it's after. I think we do.
it could be showrun. I could see that being Elida. Yeah.
This is definitely. I know you guys were arguing about this last time. That's
It's definitely red. No, it's definitely red.
This is Moraine.
I
think it's a Gwen.
I think it's probably Moraine. Yeah.
She's wearing the same clothes.
I think
they're all wearing the same clothes. They're in the desert.
I don't think she is wearing the same clothes.
I think you need to write down
the same clothes. And the hairline is different.
I think you need to write down
The hair is different.
I really liked your theory. I think you need to write down for the bingo that Moraine makes it rain. And the entire series has just become King Killer Chronicles, where like the myth is created. It's not actually real.
Right there.
Moraine is behind all of the signs. And you know why? Because that way they could come in at the last minute and say, actually, Rand is not the Dragon Reborn.
Yeah.
They could keep it going.
Egwene is.
It's Moraine the whole time, you know. She's the one who's been doing the signs. Or they could just say, you know, it's a myth. You know, it's the multi-headed dragon. It's bits and pieces. It's naive. Yeah. She's shown like the power of the sun, and it's all of them working together. Blazing. Something's blazing.
Sun God Moraine. All right.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So
do you think the pearl is the chosen call? That was what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one.
Do you think that pearl that she's picking up is a Joan call?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. I think that's her
Back a
learning
few
desert
scenes?
magic.
You think it's her what?
Learning
Desert magic.
Desert magic. She's harnessing desert power. That's what she's doing.
Desert
The
magic.
spice.
Yeah. Why not?
So this, you think this happens at the end of the season, the beginning of the season? Because
The
think this is a
pearl is
coda.
the bowl of the winds.
the pearl is the bull.
Yeah, I think
I don't
this
understand.
Is gonna be this is going to be.
When does
whether
this
it's the
going to
cold
even take
open or
place? Right?
after the. Yeah, this is her accepted trial.
We have to get all the
It's
way.
going to be
Okay,
right at the beginning because
it's right at the beginning. So it starts with
Leanne's going to have
Leandrin
to
getting
break
kicked
off
out.
and hunt somebody down.
starts with Leandrin mass murdering.
yeah, but that's
Yes.
an excuse to get Egwene and everybody back to the tower. But there's no tower separation. It's just Leandrin gets kicked out with some dark friends who are revealed. And then she does her testing, and then by the end of the season, it's building up Elida. Because Rafe Judkins can't wait on Elida anymore. It's his favorite character. It's going to be building up Elida, and the season ends with the deposition.
I think I don't even think it's necessarily the end. I could see that. I could see the deposition being episode 2 or 3.
I think he'd want to build up Elida scheming more. Come on, you got to get inside his head.
That's true.
It's his favorite character. He wants it to be awesome when she sees his power.
All right.
She like
4 or
the-
5.
That was a
bunch of the
lot.
season is going to be her
How is
pulling
Elida
strings.
anybody's favorite character?
Steve, you and I have talked about this before. I cannot get you in the head of the average American shitlib. Like, you either can go into that space or you can't. I can't walk you through it.
Okay.
Yeah,
enough.
you got to think. To become a monster. You got to think like a
So-
monster.
I do want to know when Leandra is going to go suck some blood so she can get out of her vampire garb again.
Yeah.
I've seen 1,000 futures.
And you think that's coming from Ruidion, and I agree.
Yep.
That or Doctor Strange makes an appearance.
What's her motivation for going into Ruidion is the problem, right? Because she had a reason
Rand.
before.
And it's going to be
And-
protect Rand.
Yeah, I mean, she wants to know the future.
Maybe I bet she has a dream.
dream.
I bet she has a dream where she walks in and she's like, "Oh no, I need to go walk," and then she just goes and walks in, and then sees 1,000 futures.
See, I don't think this is a stretch. I think if there's one thing
Fine.
we know, it's that Moraine will do the worst possible thing and justify it by trying to protect Rand.
Yeah. Was that Lan?
Yes, there was
with
the
the-
Land's feet.
And then
I'm pretty sure that's Rand's feet, actually.
Is it? I could actually see it being Rand's feet or another
pretty
one
sure
of
those
the
are
ones
Rand.
going into Ruidion.
So this is I have.
So we don't
coupled
even think
this-
Matt goes
so-
to Ruidion at all.
Nope.
No, Matt definitely does not go to Rudian. So I'm pretty
I mean,
sure
he-
this is Rand's feet, and then you have another scene later of Rand in the same dingy blue thing. This is where I'm getting the theory that Rand actually freaks out like Couladin's brother and can't take what he's seeing in Rudian and starts and Moraine is going to save him.
And
So
that's
that-
going to be the scene that he was talking about in the interview, like, "Oh, I have to have a mental breakdown."
Yep.
Yes,
Articus
this
is
is
saying
the-
you can
the
see the
scene he was
crystal
talking about in
pillars
the
in the
interview about
back.
him going crazy.
Crystal pillars. Oh yeah, they do look crystal.
Those are trees, my dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a different approach
look
to
like
this.
trees.
I
It's
think
like this one right here. It's like white.
that's the lighting. No, I actually think Articus is
Everything's
right.
white. It's all contrasted.
You can kind of see through them.
My prediction here
I don't
is
know.
that this is not Rand. This is one of Rand's ancestors struggling
Sure.
after the. I keep wanting to call it the desolation.
It could be, but
Just a
I'm
random
pretty sure those are his shoes.
gives us absolutely nothing shot of Nynaeve.
Yep.
Her one.
She's here
Nynaeve's
too.
one moment.
Nynaeve's continuously receding hairline.
Is that Egwene?
Yep.
Yeah.
Going.
Okay. What is she wearing?
Yeah, that's Egwene and Rand.
Dude,
Laying
apparently
on the
the
snake and
apparently the
fox's rug,
Aiela
yes.
She's got a scarf to cover up her mid section.
Yeah. Apparently the Aiela are the Navajo.
No, that's to
now.
cover up her scar.
It's on her neck.
Guys, Egwene is covering up her scar on her neck from the
Mhm.
Adom that won't heal with
Oh
a
my god,
scarf.
that's so fucking bad.
Hey, though, if this is, in the waste, they've got pillows and rugs to sit on. That's semi-accurate. That's the best I can do, man. Oh, another upside-down shot.
Oh, we're upside down. Upside down. With
I don't know about you. That kind of looks like falling
It's a
through a
twisty
gateway to
cone.
me.
I kind of agree.
That kind of looks like... of course, they can't use the Aelfin and the Eelfin, so it's going to be something else. So maybe... I know what it is. They discover... not traveling, but skimming. It's going to be skimming. They discover opening a portal into the skimming and then falling for eternity.
No,
she's just on it.
that's gonna be
she's
it's
on a
gonna be an
vision
Easter
upside-
egg.
It's going to be what?
It's gonna be an Easter egg. It's gonna be her seeing various futures, and one of the futures she sees is falling into it.
And then we don't get to actually see that happen.
This is
Correct.
just a camera trick. It's nothing important. Like, because he does this several times through the trailer with the camera upside down to transition to something. It's just, she's just upside down. That's it.
I mean,
I maintain I'm right. I think it's an
she's
Easter
got
egg.
hair. It's at least a vision of falling.
Or she's hanging upside down from Avicendora.
She gets the medallion, and then she can't channel anymore. She gets blocked again, but then she
Yeah, why
realizes
not?
it's just because she's wearing the necklace. Yeah, we talked about this one. Don't care. A triumph. A
Nope.
hell of a fun ride.
My wife despises
Sure.
this font.
It's not great.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Is that Ruark? Was that?
In every future where I lived. What?
Who is that?
No, that's
Rand.
It's Moraine or Egwene. It's one or the other.
That-
I said
no,
it was
look at
Egwene
those shoulders.
'cause
That's
I
a
think
man.
That's the rug.
That's a man.
I think that's the rug.
No, that's just a bunch of rugs.
Oh, it could be Egwene.
I thought it was Egwene wrapped in the rugs, but everybody wanted to tell me it was Moraine, so I don't know.
That
Because
look
of this,
at the
but I don't think
thickness
those are
of
the
her.
same.
Look at the thickness
I don't
of the
think-
feet and the broadness of the shoulders. That might be a man.
I guess it could be.
Look, those are thick legs and pretty broad shoulders, even with a rug draped over.
I don't think you can tell.
It could
Hey,
be
they finally
Egwene.
decided to do height.
Every future where I live.
He's tall. You're right.
In every future where I lived, wait, what?
Hey, that's the tree.
No,
She looked at
Couladin has a
1,000
Power
feet.
Ranger outfit.
You got a tree. You happy, Steve?
What's that?
You got a tree. You got the tree you were looking for. It's so big you can see it from outside the city.
But you can't see it from outside the city, and then
Oh right, yeah, we forgot about
raised
that.
position.
So it's just a little small then. Is all
Okay.
those are pillars around it. Yeah, I think we're right. I think that this is another shot from the feet shot. I think those are.
Sorry,
crystal
I'm having connection
trees.
issues.
I think this matches the feet shot pretty well. I think Articus was right.
Rand dies.
Every future where I live, Rand dies. Oh dear. Who's holding him?
It's the Amerlin seat. It's got a big line in one of her visions. Actually,
got-
no, that's Moraine. That's a terrible photo video editing Moraine. That's
See if I can.
No, this is Moraine seeing a potential future in which she lives to become the Amerlin and Rand dies.
And she wears funny hats in that
That's
future
how you.
too.
That's how you know she's the Amerlin.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Avienda. Fun. So fun. Going in the Isle Wastes of New Mexico.
Has anybody seen Matt?
Nope, not yet. I would have thought that he would have been in the Ruidion shot, but I guess we're wrong. Okay, so he's banging Lanfear again. Fun. Can't wait to see more of this. So exciting. And then Moraine gets to bang Lanfear. Can't wait. And they see, it's not just.
Know what? I maintain. I'm calling this right now. That is not Moraine and Lanfear. That's Moraine and Elida. This is Elida choking out. Fuck.
It's Lanfear.
It's not Lanfear. It's Elida.
Why?
What?
Why would it be Elida?
Sorry,
It's
I'm having
totally Elida. This is Elida abusing Moraine so that she uses her powers in the tower. This is a flashback.
No, that's 100%. That was 100% Lanfear.
It looks
not.
it looks
Look at
just
her
like
jaw.
Lanfear.
It's 100%
It's not.
Lanfear.
Has Alex been drinking while I wasn't on the stream again?
That is 100% Lanfear.
That's Lanfear. She's wearing the same. She's wearing her.
And she
Mark
was
it down.
dreaming. She was
That's her
forcing
same.
her into
Look, you gotta look at her cheekbones. She's got
it's
those. She's got those those
the-
jaw
the-
lines
she's
that
wearing
poke
her
out of the
black
side of her head.
dress. She's wearing her black
at that.
Scooby-Doo dress, and it's definitely Lanfear.
That's
I'm right
100%
about this.
Lanfear. Look at her
I'm-
cheeks.
I am right
Look at her
about
bone
this.
structure. You see this chiseled jaw. That's Lanfear. Right there.
She's tormenting her for payback for slicing her throat. She just slices her throat in the next scene.
I'm confident in my answer.
Okay, man.
I don't think
It'll
that
be
this
good
is
to be one up on you for something.
I'm gonna one the heck up out of you. I don't think this is a dream sequence. I think they bang in real life.
Don't be ridiculous.
No, I think.
Well,
That's
I never thought Rand would have banged her.
I think she was dreaming of banging Suan, and
she
then
wakes up and
took
it's
over.
Lanfear.
Or it could be that.
I think they bang in real life. And look, it's not just Rand who
Well,
likes
that's
to
the
choke
start.
women
That's
out.
the
Okay?
start of the throuple, right? Lanfear, Moraine, and
Rand.
Rand. Yeah, there you go.
Look at that. Yeah, look, see, look. She's into it, and then she wakes up. Look, watch. She's dreaming. She's having a wet dream, and she wakes up to being choked. Watch. See that? You see the switch? I'm absolutely right. See that? Do we need to watch it 3 more times?
No, I already
I
agree.
know what you're saying. I'm sticking with my gut here.
I was
That's
already
Elida?
there, so.
It just sandwiched in between 5 scenes of the same 2 characters together. They randomly swapped her out for Elida in one scene.
I do.
Okay.
Shit.
And then she's choking her in real life, and then she's also choking her in the dream world.
And then she cuts her throat open here in a second.
Yep.
Upside down throat
Boom.
cut, by the way.
More upside down. I don't even think that this shot is going to be upside down in the TV show. I think they just did this for the trailer.
I absolutely think it's going to be upside down in the yeah.
Yeah, remember what Ray said? Spinning cameras. We're going all out with camera angles. So bad.
Oh man, this.
Oh, dude, this is the worst shit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why Aes Sedai want to destroy so much stuff. I don't get it.
That hilt. I know there's a minor complaint. That hilt looks incredibly fake.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's.
It looks terrible. It looks like foam. It looks horrible.
That looks like After Effects, man. Like,
Ugh.
I don't think none of that's practical at all. That's all just they did that in post because they don't want to destroy their one set for 10 different locations. And I can see the GIMP suits now that you guys were talking.
There,
I heard you guys going off about it, but I couldn't see them.
Yeah, now you can see the GIMP. He's right there. Whether he's a Bubble of Evil Gimp or a Shadow Spawn Gimp or a Gray Man Gimp, I don't know.
Oh,
but
look,
he's
he
definitely...
disintegrates, though. He turns into moths like they did in Rings of Power. And there's another one down there on the floor.
there's like 3
Oh,
of
yeah,
them in there,
and
I
that's a
think.
leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
they
I say
shatter.
something? Yeah, I think that's definitely a reference to the bubbles of evil in Tyr.
Yeah.
They come out of the mirror. That's what you guys were saying? And then
Yeah,
they
the
shatter,
mirrors are
they
cracked.
shatter into shards of glass? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cooladin, the Power Ranger, he's the Black Ranger.
We got double dragons. Did Rand steal Matt's bathrobe?
It sure fucking looks like it, doesn't it?
That's the same one.
Fuck.
That's the same one he's wearing in the scene where he's laying down with Egwene.
I
back
did
here.
not even think about that. It's the same. It's Matt's coat.
He stole
He
Matt's
stole
coat.
Matt's coat. Holy shit! That's how Matt gets a different wardrobe. Rand steals his clothes.
It's the same. It's the same one from this one.
Right, it is.
Rand's like, Matt, you need a new wardrobe. I'm taking your coat. Buy some fucking clothes.
That's not even a hood. That's like attached to the back of this dude's armor. He's got this like cone.
Yeah, Cooladin with his double fucking dragons.
I just have to say again, I know we've said it a bunch. Fuck the dragon tattoos. They're so bad. Why can't you can't even get that shit right? I'm so tired of this shit.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that okay.
So the dragon tattoos are on Cooladin's arms there, and they're also in that poster they released. They've got the shape. They're like tribal dragons. They're yellow, not red. They're like yellow with red highlights instead of red with gold highlights. They're all fucking wrong. And
I haven't seen a poster yet.
It's fucking horrible.
It's the one with Rand carrying.
Yeah, Moraine. The right
Moraine?
hand. You can
That's
see
not Moraine. She's got
it's Moraine.
dreadlocks. That's Avienda.
It's Moraine. You can see her Aes Sedai. I have a whole stream about this one too. You can see her blue Aja ring on. It's Moraine. Plus,
Why does she have dreads?
Plus, at the end of this trailer, it's the exact same scene, only different.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
it's stupid.
The trailer sort of confirms the poster that it's Moraine because he's walking out with her.
I can see
same
it now.
way.
I can see the ring. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Moraine.
It should be Avienda, but it's okay.
Right. This is right before they screw in a igloo.
Oh no.
Oh, your brain just caught up to that. You're like, oh no, oh no. See, this is what my trailer review when I make a video is going to be full of this type of fucking shit. Talking about gimps and fucking Avienda being replaced by Moraine because Avienda is busy holding Matt's purse while Matt holds Elaine's and Nynaeve's purse in Ted Chico, where they have no business being.
How?
Oh, actually, Avienda is going to be in the Two Rivers. It sure is actually looking like those rumors were actually true that Bane Chiet and Avienda go with Perrin. Because I haven't seen any of them in the waste stuff, which is weird.
Yeah, there's a ring. I can only find a really small image. Did they release a full?
What, of the poster?
Yeah, the poster.
Oh, I had to zoom in on it.
Yeah, I'm zoomed in as much as I.
It's not. Yeah, it's.
Maybe I'll check. Maybe I'll pull the one from.
Hold on. Let me see.
Twitter.
I have one in Paint that I.
But I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't.
You can see it pretty. Hold on. Let me bring it up.
It does, like, from far away though. It does look like she's got dreadlocks, right?
No. So my initial. Hold on. My initial thought was it was Avienda 2. But then I looked closer,
but she's got boots on. Yeah, it's Moraine.
So
you are right. You're 100% right.
And then there's your dragon. It's yellow.
Even close up, those look like dreadlocks.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, like, yes, very nappy hair.
The one coming down that shoulder is not, but.
Yeah, no, I thought the exact same thing. I thought it was Avienda.
Okay.
Then
no, you're right. You're right. There's the ring
right there,
and the boot and the boots that Avienda would not be wearing.
Boots, and then at the end of the trailer, he's carrying her out. Just
that
like
that looks awful.
Then you have your
That-
terrible dragon fucking tattoo that doesn't even go up to his fucking hand. My question about this was, I still think this is something on his hand. I thought that might be the medallion, but I'm not sure.
I think it's just. I think it's.
That looks
It
like
may
a,
just
that
be
looks
bad
like
picture.
that looks like a lighting. So you see
It
the
could
stuff
be.
on her butt, the white stuff.
Yeah.
That looks a similar shade. I think that's just.
I think you're probably right.
I think it's
but-
just something smeared on him.
So I'm gonna put you back up. There you go.
So Moraine is the one who rediscovers traveling, and then they go bang.
Yes, that's my prediction. Yes, they're gonna
Seems
bang.
like
She bangs.
What's the
Hey,
age
Steve,
difference?
I gotta. I
What's
gotta.
the age
Yeah, man.
difference? Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Get some rest, dude. Thanks for hanging out.
See you,
buddy.
Alex.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's scary, but I think that's actually what's going to happen, especially because that poster, they're like sort of touching, like lovey-dovey a little bit.
You think it's going to be him and Lanfear?
I think actually,
I think you're
like,
right.
I think Lanfear, Moraine, and Rand are going to actually have a throuple, and that's going to be like Lanfear's fight with turning to the light or some shit,
I think you could be right.
which is scary. I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I hate
This is
this.
this is El Cadal, you
Yeah,
know, all
yeah.
5 feet of it with
heard
the 8
that.
chairs. Like,
What's funny? These people in the foreground are higher up
yeah,
than.
it's backwards.
Yes. Okay.
It's backwards. It's way too fucking small.
And it's just like a rock.
It's like you're supposed
It's a little rock in the middle of the desert.
yeah, hundreds of thousands of Aiel are supposed to fit here. Okay, well done.
Cool beans. I did not hear you. I had to peace out by the time you guys were
This
talking
is
about this guy.
gay Galad putting on
This
a
is
show.
Galad?
This is Galad Trikand.
Do we get both Galad and Gawain?
No,
So Gawain's just out of the show.
Gawain does not exist in this dojo.
Is that
Tripp's prediction is that I can't tell if that's Egwene and Elaine or
That's
not.
got to be that's Egwene and Elaine. They're
It
watching.
sort of looks
her
like
brother
it
fight.
might be, but I can't 100%.
I don't know
know.
who the heck that is.
Tripp,
That's not Nynaeve.
No, Tripp said that she thinks we're actually going to get the mat fight here. Because they're all like this is also where we sort of get mixed up because they're all supposed to start from all the comments we've seen, they're all supposed to start in the same location.
Yeah.
So it's stupid that they start in Tarvalin because, well, Rand's the Dragon Reborn and he'd never go near fucking Tarvalin. But if they're all in Tarvalin,
They
then
can do the mat fight.
you can have your mat fight. So Tripp thinks we're gonna have the mat fight. If we have the mat fight, it's gonna be pathetic because we don't even have both brothers. We just have one who takes half of the other brother's name.
Yeah. So why are we only doing one brother?
And look, I'm gonna be.
It's gonna be. That's why we don't see Nynaeve. Oh no, Lady B.
Oh no.
It's gonna be Nynaeve again. She already fought 2 warders. Now she's gonna fight Gawain and Galad with a spear.
I'm gonna. So first, it really bothers me that his pants are so high. It's really
does.
bothering me.
That's weird.
If you can't get abs, get another actor. Okay. Second, I don't think this dude is near hot enough to be Galad. I'm just saying it. He's a good-looking dude, but not Galad. Not here.
I think he's
His
pretty.
headshots. He was.
I think
so
he's.
it's like,
I think he's pretty really good looking.
I think he should be shaved. I think he should be clean shaven, and it might be better. And the pants need to go down.
Oh well, I like beards, you know, but I think
but it's
I think
Galad.
I think the fact that he's shirtless is doing him a disservice. I think it's
I think you're
distracting from his face. But
You might be right.
yeah, he should be clean shaven. As much as I like the beard and I think it looks
He's
good
the
on him.
handsomest guy in the fucking world. He should be clean shaven and just like sparkling, like he's
Yes.
like oozing, right? So, I mean, he's a good-looking guy. Like I'm not saying like he's very, but
He's missing a hand too. Yeah,
it looks like he looks like he's missing a hand in that shot. It totally does.
it was blurred. See, he's got it.
That was funny. It did look like he was handless.
They take that away from Rand too. He's not
Is
the one
that
who loses his
Elaine?
hand.
That is Elaine and Night.
That is. I don't know who this
that-
third person is, but that is absolutely Elaine and
It totally
and
is.
Egwene.
I didn't think it was at first, but you're right. She's even wearing the gray apron style thing that
Yes.
Elaine wears. You're right.
Yeah. Well, that all the accepted wear.
You're right. You are correct, sir. Is that was that Nynaeve over to the right? Under
No.
the tree?
Well,
That's not-
under here, those look like two gay guys. I don't.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But you can see she's reacting like, "Oh, it's my brother, and he's in danger. Oh no, you know, that's Elaine."
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah, I didn't notice that before. But...
More
More
sword-
kata, yay! More sword kata.
Oh wait, does Perrin make his axe?
So, I don't think that's Perrin because look at his arm; it's a white guy.
Okay,
So I thought
we're just skipping all the way to Gathering Storm.
So I thought at first.
Wait, is that Gathering Storm?
Perrin
or is it the
makes
next
his
one?
Perrin
Is it
makes
Towers
his
of
hammer
Midnight?
in Gathering Storm. Yeah, he makes it with the help of the ash. Was it Neeld?
I just couldn't remember if it was Gathering Storm or Towers of Midnight.
It's Towers of Midnight, actually, but it doesn't matter.
We're just skipping all the way to the end because it's
again,
the last season. We're gonna give Perrin his axe.
It was again Trip that pointed this out to me because I thought the same as you because I went by it. I'm like, Perrin's making his axe.
It's not, yeah.
And it's not. Somebody else is making it for him.
He also looks taller than Perrin. I know it's hard to tell from the shot, but
Yeah.
he looks like a person who's taller. Than
Well, it's like maybe this is Will Alcine. What everybody wants, Will Alcine.
Oh, because does Perrin go back to the Two
He's going
Rivers?
to Two Rivers, yeah.
This
Well,
season?
that's where he's supposed to go, right? Yeah.
That okay? So maybe he has a reunion with his.
I mean,
with his master.
like shock me. It could even be Master fucking Lewin, which would be like shocking. Like holy shit.
Do you think that's armor? That's clearly an axe head. No,
This is
look. You can
okay.
literally see it tapers out. Look at the back.
It's 100% the axe.
Look, that is an axe head.
100%. I thought
That's
at
not
first
armor.
I thought at first it was his armor too. It's
Look at the
not.
shape.
It's his axe. It is totally the moon.
Look
it's
at the shape,
totally the
Trip.
crescent moon axe.
Look at the shape.
100% is.
You're wrong, Trip. You're wrong about everything.
Yeah, no, it's definitely just look at it. Look where he has his clamp too. It's right at the top of the axe head.
We're right. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You can see it better. I managed to get the perfect pause.
No, you
last
had
time.
it.
There you
That's it right there. It's
Yeah.
the axe. It's
Yeah.
100% the axe. You can see the spike on the back. You can see where he's holding the ball that goes on. Hell, the
Oh,
the
bite me!
handle
Don't
is right
don't
next to him.
threaten me with a good time, Trip.
It's definitely the axe.
I like biting. Okay. Did you guys garner anything from this scene? Because I don't.
Min is wearing leather, and
Yeah.
she has a fucking
Is it
whatever an eye
choker
bax.
collar.
Why she's got an ibex in her room?
Yeah.
Why she's got fucking a wild animal head in
Hey,
there? I don't know.
we finally get Matt.
Matt gets hit with neck aids. I'm not sure what's going on with his neck.
What happened to him last season? He killed Rand, and then that was it, right?
He blew the horn and became a hero of the horn, and he got
Right.
his memories from the tea, and he has the dagger. I'm assuming the dagger is taking over again, and he's scratching himself. He's giving himself sores or something,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I mean, that or him and Min are, necking.
Maybe.
Well, he has to have a new bathroom. Rand stole his outfit.
Leandrin and Mogideon.
So the funny thing about this scene at first, Alan, was I thought that was a dude with a long curly beard. I'm like, why is
it
Gandalf-
looks like Hagrid from here, you know?
It's like, why is Gandalf here? And then like Steve, it's Leander, and they're like, oh shit, it is.
I will say you might be right about Matt and Min, just because like
Well,
similar lighting, like they might be in the same location, you know.
I think
It's the only two shots we've gotten that have been dark so far.
Yeah. Well, they've. Yeah, Min doesn't have a place to be in all her.
Neither does
stories.
Matt. Apparently, if he's not in
right.
Ruidion.
And all of their storylines have been together, so they're gonna
So
shove
what's-
them together.
So
But
what's Matt's purpose this entire season?
I don't
because it's not what it's supposed to be.
know. Like, maybe
Do you
they're
think
looking
they'd
for the
like
bull
jump
of the winds
ahead
in
in
that
his
room.
storyline? Do you think they jump ahead in his storyline, or do you think they just come up with a new one?
I think they're completely doing a new one. I think he's just going to follow the girls around and be a bodyguard for them in
Because
Tanchico.
the other problem is you can only jump forward so much because he's you took away his storyline at the end of the books too. If we don't have Aelfin and Eilfin.
Yep. Oh, they've taken everything away. They've
Yeah.
taken all of his story away. So I think they're just gonna make something up.
Cool
And
beans.
yeah, and like you have
This
yeah,
does-
not Min here with her leather, whatever the fuck it is.
This does kind of look like or this could be White Tower trinkets.
It
and
could be
not-
White Tower,
and not
or this could
Tanchico
be-
storeroom.
This could be right, Tanchico. So I'm assuming Min and Matt are going to be with the girls in Tanchico looking for the Bowl of the Winds or something.
I think
like
this
that.
is White Tower when Leandrin and all the Dark Friends steal a bunch of stuff.
You think so? It could be.
Yeah, since we know
They
we're
use
getting that in
Min to-
episode 1.
They use Min to do it because she's a dark friend.
Yeah. That would track. I don't think we get to Tanchico this season. I think we
No,
go.
no, they're,
I think we
they're
go
definitely
to
in Tanchico this season. They've
Tanchico-
yeah.
no,
well,
but if we're doing Mogideon, they have to go to the other city. What's the other city with the
what, Ebu Dar?
Ebu Dar? Yeah,
That's after Tanchico.
I'm getting two cities mixed up.
Yeah.
But the bowl,
I do it all
the
the
Bowl
time,
of the Winds is in Ebu Dar, not Tanchico.
Yes, they're
Okay,
dark friend.
that's what confused me.
I think they're dark friend hunting in Tanchico.
Yes, they hunt Dark Friends in Tanchico.
I think
Bowl
they're
of the
looking.
Winds.
I think they're looking for the cache, hoping to find something. Maybe find the Bowl of the Winds there or something. I forget. I think they're dark friend hunting in Tanchico, not the Bowl of the Winds yet.
Yes,
I think.
So they're going to be following Min there to Tanchico to hunt down Mogideon.
That's possible too. That
Mogideon and Leandrin are going to run.
yeah,
to Tanchico.
or something, or Min.
Yeah,
just
there's
tagging
no way
along
we
with
get the
that.
Bowl of the Winds this season.
No.
Okay.
I don't. They should just cut the Bowl of the Winds. We don't need that storyline at all.
We don't need the rest of the books either. It does look like a beard. It's because it goes over her lip too. You know.
It's a total. I thought it was fucking Gandalf.
Okay. Another lesbian flashback.
Yep.
Great.
This is pre Lanfear breaking into her dream, and
Yeah.
screwing
So,
her.
so they start banging. Turns out it's Leandrin.
Yep, there you go. That was
Did we figure out who this is? This Tigraine or is this Morghese?
So I think that's Tigraine. I don't know who else it could be, because everybody keeps berating me when I say I think it's just Elaine with different makeup.
No, she has a different nose. I settled this last time.
Right, I know. So if it's not Elaine, it's Tigraine. I think. I don't know.
Are we sure
That
that's
is
not a boy?
Fael 100%. Yeah, that's her. Just from the actress's headshot, that's her.
And we got an announcement that they cast Fael.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So yeah,
I don't know why they're screwing already, but
well,
at least it's the right character.
well, this can't be Emmons Field. This is Stone.
True.
I guess they did have. I guess the wines.
Yeah,
Not the Winestone Inn. That's a different
yeah,
book.
yeah. Well, she did knock down all the stone structures when she didn't help them with the Trollocs at all. But yeah.
I saw someone jokingly say it could be a Ludra.
What, this? Wait.
No.
This
Yeah,
is a
as a
Ludra
joke.
or the
No.
or the redhead?
I think she's talking about this one. But dude, I don't know why you'd be surprised that they're banging. Every character in the show bangs on first sight.
I mean, I don't know why Perrin can't have sexy time. You're right. Go get her, Perrin.
Go get her. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not the same arm that we saw blacksmithing.
No, I don't think so.
Oops. Yeah, I would say Tigraine or Morghese. She's too frumpy to be Morghese. Like, she's not like...
Well, Morghese, we already know who older Morghese, like current timeline Morghese is the chick
have the casting?
from Dune Prophecy.
Oh, okay.
The not the head Bene
And
Gesserit
I
gal.
can't imagine that you'd
the other
want
one?
Morghese in a flashback. So this is Tigraine.
I think it's Tigraine just because the
hair.
only reason I think it's her is because we also have the blood snow thing of Tigraine body being discovered by, I forget his name, by Rand's father.
Tam
No,
Althor.
no, go for it.
Oh, Rand's real father.
Rand's real father finds
Got it.
Tigraine's body here in a second.
Oh, later in the okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
that was an understandable.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No. Our
This
wires
looked,
got crossed.
This
Yeah,
looked
no.
like Mowgli at first. I thought that was a little kid.
Yeah, I just.
But the live action, Jungle Book.
Where's Baloo at?
Yeah. What is? Okay.
Yeah, I don't, it's a weird shot.
These shot. I know, like, some of these actresses are genuinely attractive in real life.
Oh, absolutely.
And they are so unflattering in this show.
Yeah.
It's insane.
100% agree.
I wasn't implying that the woman was frumpy. I'm implying that she's dressed too poor to be someone like Morgane.
I think most of the cast is actually very good looking, but
yeah,
they just do work. Like, I think we tease her about the mole. I think she's actually a very attractive young woman when they.
It kind of looks like she got a little buccal fat surgery between seasons too. Their cheeks are.
She's in disguise. It's actually Lanfear. I don't know. I'm just.
That was just.
It's Asmodean as a girl. Asmodina.
It's egg mayhem to you. Did she get 2 moles this season? I thought the mole was on the other side. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So there's Rand's
father. So he finds the body after Tam.
Yeah, because Tam's an
Steals the
asshole and
baby.
didn't bury her or anything like that. He just left her there to rot and get eaten by coyotes.
Rand screaming in the visions. I guess I think you're
So
right. That he has a mental breakdown.
That's still my theory. Is Rand is going to
Good theory.
not be able to take what he sees, and somebody's going to have to pull him out.
Moraine.
Yeah.
But then he's the one carrying her later, so
Right. Well,
maybe she uses up all her energy to heal him, and then he
so
carries
here's
her
the
out.
deal, right? So just let's go on a journey with me real quick before we continue. Okay. So Rand is screaming. He can't figure it out. He's about to tear his face out. Moraine pulls him out. All of a sudden, Asmodean comes to try and assassinate Rand. Moraine and Asmodean have a fight. She almost dies. Rand pulls her out of Viridian.
I hate that sounds plausible.
Or whether if it's not Asmodean, it's Mogandine or Lanfear or
So
one of,
if there's one thing we learned from season 2, it's that even our wildest speculations, even our bingo cards, weren't as bad as none of us imagined. None of us could even imagine the bull crap that we got from season 2.
Out of a fucking bedpost and a fucking tainted knife.
And we made some ludicrous predictions, and none of us were even prepared. So the fact that what you're saying even sounds rational to me is just a testament to how
everything
bonkers
is on
this
the
TV
table.
show is.
Everything is on the table. Yeah. So I think
that's the thing, though. It would track. It would track with what we've gotten.
I
Like
think it's
Rand has
highly
done
plausible.
nothing. The women fight for him.
Yep. I think it's highly plausible Rand fails, freaks out in Roydion, and they don't
Which
tell
wouldn't
anybody.
make sense because it's only the natural born Aiel who
it makes
who
no
are
sense
who
that
are
he'd freak out.
predisposed to having freakouts because they're the ones that believe in all of the.
But I'm assuming but what if they show
Rand-
him that? But what if he sees this, what we see on screen, instead of the actual Aiel past? He sees his past. He sees his mom get stabbed by Tam or something.
Why would
and
that
his
make him go crazy?
I don't know.
Doesn't he already know that he's adopted?
I don't know. I'm with you, but they're gonna show him something else to have him to have a huge freak out, right? Which in turn actually makes him fail. Right?
Why is she still wearing pants? Man, that's a good one.
Because Rand is powerful. He just
bursts
rips right out.
He bursts through like a chest burst.
$1.99. Why is she wearing pants? Because Rand is a powerful being of light. He just ripped those pants as he was born. So I think this is going to be the vision he sees in Roydion. It's going to make him have a giant freak out for whatever reason, which in turn also makes him fail. Even though, right? So he's still not. So it's going to be a failure.
Does he hang from the tree?
I don't even think he's. I think
that wouldn't make sense because then that's Elfin stuff. So
I now Moraine could be hung from the tree by whatever Forsaken beats her or something, and then Rand pulls her out.
I don't like any
but
of this.
I feel like it's going to be Moraine saves him from freaking out and then has to fight one of the Forsaken in there and she almost dies, and he has to then bring her out, and then they see him bringing her out in the dawn, even though he failed, and he's still. They're just gonna taint it so he's not really the dragon, or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? I think some of that tracks. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you get what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
I don't see why. I don't see any reason Rand should be having a scream like that in Roydion.
Okay. I think this definitely confirms though that that other lady was Tigraine. If we're gonna see Rand going through his
and I think that's the shoes and the other one, that was him like trying to drag his feet through Roydion, like because that's how it's portrayed. You know, the IO takes steps through the arches.
Yes,
and
I agree.
You know, he's just slowing down. So that's why I think that's what that is. But
the real Dragon Reborn is the friends we make along the way. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely, Hussein. You're the Dragon Reborn. He's the Dragon Reborn.
She's just caked in blood.
Well, yeah, she just murdered a bunch of. This is her. So this is the opening.
She gets away, right? And that's why they chase her down to Tanchica.
So according to so apparently
I heard most of that.
Yeah. So she and a few other Black Sisters just could kill a whole bunch of Aes Sedai in the Hall of the Tower, and she's running from. So she's running from Alana, and I think this is where she kills Maxim.
Sure. Yep. That's gonna be it.
With the super light weave. I heard you. I just snorted too. Why is he wearing armor? Who knows? He's now a horse lord of the plains. Now I want you to.
Is he on a horse?
No. I wish he did.
No, wait. Look at the way his body moves. Hold on.
But I do want to. I do want you to see.
Okay, no,
actually, it does look like he might be on a horse. What? He's higher than everybody.
I didn't think so, and then you said that, and my brain.
He's on a horse.
No, I think it's just locked on camera.
Well, what I wanted to notice was you can't see below where there might be a shield hanging on his left hand.
Yeah, I think that's what. Because everyone knows. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right about all that. You're right.
One of our dead warders, we think it's Maxim.
Yep, and then
here's the emo crew.
I still can't see. I've got it. I changed the settings.
It's so bad. It's terrible. No,
it's really bad quality.
It's really bad. It's like bad on purpose.
But I turned it all the way up.
Yeah,
I turned it all the way up.
I did too. It's terrible. And then you try and put it through a filter, and it's still terrible. It's horrible. It's a scene from Twilight, isn't it? So
I didn't get that far in
from right to left, you got Rand, Egwene. No, other. I'm sorry. So Rand, Egwene, Nynaeve, Lanfear, Matt, Elaine in the back there. In the very back, that's Mogideon, and then Perrin. Why
is
I have no
there?
idea.
Oh,
and I think that's Moraine. I think that's Moraine on the ground, but
I mean, yeah, it mirrors. It's going to be flashing between this scene and the scene where her throat's slit in the
it mirrors that scene exactly. It's 1-to-1. It's just now they're all dark and laughing at her.
That doesn't look like Perrin. You know who that looks like? That looks like the What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah,
vampire guy. what's his name? The IT
right,
crowd.
The on the far right. I do love Jinx Egwene right there.
Yes. What's in her mouth?
It's like a fucking ring or something.
Is it another ball gag?
She's got a fucking.
She's got something in her mouth.
Yeah. The angsty Egwene.
Oh man,
punk rock in America, Egwene back there.
I love how Elaine is slouching.
Yeah.
Look
at Matt. Posture. Matt looks so bad. They couldn't even do anything good for Matt in emo style. Like he looks like he's wearing a skirt.
Yep.
Matt's wearing
look like
skirt.
Stripper. He's got stripper boots too. You know. I think his boots are higher than.
Oh my god.
Than Lanfear's boots.
I don't know what that yellow weave was. I have no idea. Yeah. They don't. I don't think they even know what.
Oh,
what's
in the Leandrin Alana fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. That's Maureen. It looks like they cut her hair though.
Yeah. No, she looks completely fucked up.
I think it's just a bad. I think it's a bad.
It's such a bad render.
It's a bad body double, or not body, but a digital double.
Well, yeah, and it's rendered so bad you can't tell. You just can't. It's really bad.
You cannot.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. It's Maureen that he's carrying in the poster.
You cannot afford to fail again. When did he fail?
In her thousands and hundreds.
Is that what we're saying? Because he hasn't failed yet. He won at Fall May.
Yeah, she saw many futures, and they were like sprinkles. But in Europe, they call them hundreds and thousands. So.
Yeah. So there you go. So he's pulling her out there. And with terrible music. There you go. You've done it.
That's it.
That's it.
Have they announced? Are they dumping more than one episode at once?
They haven't, as far as I know, they haven't announced how they're releasing the episodes. Only that it comes out March 13th.
Okay.
Now, if they dump all 8 at once, it's over. 100% over.
Oh yeah.
Like dumping all 8 at once is like an admission that we have this thing made. We need to get it out. Well, I mean I think March 13th sort of confirms that. You know, them just saying, "Oh, we need to get this out on March 13th, right after." I mean, it's literally right after Reacher and Invincible come out.
I was wrong. I thought I hadn't. No, wait, no, that's December. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm still good. That won't ruin my birthday week.
Yeah. So like
my birthday's the next week. So.
Reacher and Invincible come out, I think, a week and 2 weeks ahead of it. So it's like, I don't know, man.
Those are both Amazon shows, aren't they?
Yep.
They are.
So they're stacking, right? So hold on. So Reacher.
That's even worse.
Well, they're preloading a bunch of stuff. So February 20th is Reacher season 3.
Yeah. And February was also Invincible.
So Invincible season 3 is February 6th. So February 6th is Invincible. They're going to try and get people back
Invincible,
to that.
it's confirmed Invincible is a weekly release.
Right.
And it is one episode a week.
They're trying to get eyes on it through Invincible and Reacher.
Invincible, February 6th.
Yep. And then Reacher February 20th.
February 20th.
Yep. So they're stacking 2 of their more popular shows right in front of it.
Huh. Have we confirmed that? Was Reacher season 2 more popular than?
I don't know if it's more. I don't know. It's sort of weird. The trailer isn't getting much traction. It's sort of weird. I don't understand it, but
I've seen a lot of people reacting.
Reacher season 1 was better than Reacher season 2, but I still liked Reacher season 2. Personally,
it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. It was fine. I was entertained. It wasn't. I don't think it was good as season 1, but it was fine. Right?
Didn't hate it. No.
Yeah. So, but that's a lot. That's a lot of Amazon Amazon headline titles. 2 big ones right in front of Wheel of Time. That's very weird to me.
But you know what else we're getting in February is the Suits reboot.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I mean, is the princess going to be in it?
I don't know. I don't know if any of the cast Chris. Is. I think it's a completely different cast. Actually,
is it? Then why are we calling it the Suits reboot?
Well, it's because it's Suits L.A. with Oliver Queen. Yeah.
Well, it's a sitcom. Why not?
Honestly, I loved Suits. It was
Suits was great.
It was a great.
I like Suits too.
The last few seasons were a little painful.
Yeah, no, the front. I should.
The Donna stuff was insufferable.
The first few seasons with Mike and all that, I liked. When Mike after Mike got out of jail, weren't my favorites. It was pre-jail was the best.
Sometimes you need a good procedural. it doesn't. It's
Banshees,
never going to be a 10 out of a 10, but it's good background stuff that you can
no,
put on while you're
absolutely
working. You know,
no, that Friday Night Lights is a good one.
I never watched that one. No,
you haven't?
Never watched Friday Night Lights.
It's good. Friday Night Lights is good.
I decided I'm going to go back and finish watching Chuck because I stopped. I
never
stopped after like
Chuck,
season 3 when I was a kid, when I was in high school or whatever. And
Donna died. That's fucked up. Where would you're talking about? Oh wait, what?
The actress?
The actress died or the character?
The character did not die.
Donna died in Suits? What?
She didn't die in Suits.
I didn't think so. I thought you were
when
the
she
last
said Donna
episode
died,
is
the marriage. It's Harvey and Donna getting married. That's the finale.
Donna dying. I thought he was talking about fucking Sons of Anarchy because Donna's fucking.
Yeah.
What's his name?
And Sarah Rafferty is still alive.
Donna.
I don't know what this guy's smoking.
Donna fucking.
You just said Donna died. No, I said the Donna stuff was insufferable near the end of the season.
Yeah, they made her a lawyer and shit, right? Yeah, it was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
The AI thing was so painful too. Like, it's the Donna AI. It'll solve all your problems by being sassy. Oh my gosh, that was so dumb.
Please.
So stupid.
Well, yeah, just started making me think of Sons of Anarchy because Opie's wife is Donna and she died, so it's another good show.
Oh man, the Harvey Specter looks different with a beard. I just saw a picture of the
Harvey
actor.
Specter has a beard. That can't work.
Well, no, but the actor,
Oh.
I just saw a picture of him
a
with a beard, and he looks like a completely different person.
Serial killer. Yeah.
So.
Oh boy. All right, man. Well.
Yeah. Super fun.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on and watching the trailer. Now you can actually get to work. I need. It looks like people are actually watching people's breakdowns of the trailer, so I may actually have to make one. It's going to be full of snark and bitterness, but it'll be my style of breakdown.
Yeah.
Steve,
I figured I should go back and watch Chuck and finish it because Zachary Levi's awesome. So.
Steve, have a win and truth question. I've had. I almost threw up when you said win and truth. Sorry, no, I'm kidding. Steve, have a win and truth question. I've had Rhythm of War for ages and just started reading it. I thought I would struggle because I don't care about Venli, but I'm 5 chapters in, and Shallan is killing me. Okay, where's your question? Yes. With her constant multiple personality switches, does it get better in Win and Truth? No, it gets worse.
You would hope so.
Worse.
The way that
it gets worse.
Rhythm of War ends, you would think that it would get better, and then it doesn't.
Yes, that's exactly 100% right. Alan nails it. The way Rhythm of War ends, you are left feeling, thank God Shallan is done with this bullshit. No. It's worse than ever. Win in Truth is a struggle right now. It's which sucks. I'm so upset to say that, but it is. I'm
in the cool part right now. I just got to the.
There are some good parts, but the problem is it's all over the fucking place. There are too many POVs. You start getting into one of them, and you're ripped out of it to go deal with formless or fucking something bullshit going on with Mraize.
And I loved Shallan's character in the first 3 books.
It's like
I hate her in book 4.
It's Shallan is very. I actually groaned when it's a Shallan chapter. I let out a physical groan. It's like, ugh, great. But Adolin is carrying the book hardcore. Zeth is doing pretty good. I like some of Zeth's stuff has been good. Kaladin is not Kaladin anymore. I don't know who Kaladin is.
It's bizarre.
Kaladin,
the best part of the best two good parts of the book right now for me, and I'm way behind what Steve's at. Is I just had 2 chapters with Adolin just being awesome. And I hope it keeps going. And the other best part of the book is Seth constantly telling Kaladin that he's an idiot.
Yep.
And you wouldn't think that would be the best part, but Kaladin is being an idiot.
Yep.
And he's right, and he's unfortunately right, and it's so satisfying. You're like, yeah, why would you make Kaladin an idiot?
Yep.
Please stop.
Yeah, it's very tough, just because Kaladin is. Kaladin
he's my favorite character.
He's not anymore. I can't do it. Like he's not doing anything. Dalinar is having problems too. Dalinar's hanging in there, but. Like we're in the land of questionable decisions tactically. Weird shit's happening. We spend way too much time with Shallan. Szeth is starting to ramp up, which is good.
The entire first third of the book is just Shallan.
Adolin is like hard carrying, and I hate to disappoint you, but that stops too because something happens to Adolin.
Fun,
at least for a while. But
I've been reading. You guys have. I'm actually impressed at how good you guys have been at not spoiling things in our chat.
Yeah.
But you guys, you are very pissed.
Rock is non-existent. Rock, we don't know what the hell is going on with Rock.
Yeah, he's not in the book.
We don't even know if he's alive. Adolin is just kicking. Like I had to like. Adolin is carrying. Adolin's doing this. You have all these things with Adolin. Something happens to Adolin, and it's not resolved as quickly as I hoped. It's actually still not resolved according to Alex, and I had to take a break. I had to stop.
What I think is hilarious is is it Mel? Is that her character? The Adolin's ex-girlfriend who shows up. May.
I think it's May. Maya.
No, Maya's the sword.
No, Maya it might be May.
It's like Mel or May or something like that.
Yeah.
And she's I believe she's married to
Aladar's daughter.
Or she's Aladar's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Not married to. So so she's his ex, and she shows up, and the conversation, and everyone's like, "Oh, you dated her? Like, why would you date her? She's so strong-willed, and she speaks her mind." And then every scene she's in, I was like, "Why didn't you marry this woman? Like, you chose Shallan over this specter of a goddess?
Well,
like, she's amazing."
Well, and it's also like we're getting these weird forced. The Renarin chapters are just
they
awful. Should be so interesting. Awful. Because I'm very curious how the Truth Watcher powers work
with a corrupted Spren too. Like I want to know about Renarin, and it's awful.
It's all about awkward kisses and holding hands with R'lain, and it's like, well, why?
And the world is ending in 10 days.
The world is ending, and Yasna is sending letters to Wit, breaking up with him. It's like, what?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, it's just a blurb. That's why I said it's not important. But like, she basically breaks up with Wit over text, and she's worried about like how she looks as a woman general, being the first woman general. It's like, you can worry about that after you survive. How about you lead the army and deal with that shit? It's just I don't know. But I'm sure we'll have a full recap once everybody. I'm gonna try and finish tomorrow, but that's you know when you're reading a book and you have to step back because it's just I haven't really had to do that with Sanderson stuff, and I had to stop. I had to just take a breather.
It's so disappointing.
Usually I motor right through them, just like Carl, like the Carl books. I just motor right through those bad boys.
Speaking of book 5 stream, I want to read book 6.
Figure that out. No, I got
of course,
6.
Of course, if we want to put it off, it's totally fine because now I have to finish 70 hours of Wind and Truth, right?
Yeah.
But
well, we'll figure that.
Maybe we should put it off because then I'll want to start book 6 instead of finish this book.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe we have to wait until I'm done with Wind and Truth.
You're probably right. So, all right. Well, thanks for hopping on.
Yeah,
chat. You guys
should
awesome.
Come if your work schedule allows. You should come talk Silo some Sunday.
Yeah, fuck yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm off this Sunday.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll get caught up. I think I could get 2. Yeah, Silo's great.
The last week's episode was fantastic.
Yeah, so far it's been. I think I got 2 to watch because I haven't been feeling good. So I try not to watch stuff that I want to pay attention to when I'm sick.
Yeah.
Because like I miss it. So, but yeah, no, absolutely. Silo's been great. So I think
It's been fun.
I'm pretty sure I'm off Sunday. So yeah, we'll talk. Absolutely, it'll be
Okay.
fun. So
Well, thanks for putting me through this.
yeah, well, we got to do it together, right? I mean, we have to.
Stay strong. Hold the
It's
line.
it's the only way we can do it. So, the only way we can do
man.
it. So, thank you, all of you in chat. We had another 50-person stream tonight. That's fucking amazing. You guys are great. So, thank you so much. As info drops, I'll be covering it. I know everybody hates it. I'm starting to get blocked on X and Twitter, but fuck them, right? So yeah. So thank you, Grifter. Lyle, thank you for the big super chats, man. Mark, you too. Sam, as always, thank you for your super chats. I appreciate it very much. It's all gonna be used very wisely. Josh, thanks for being here. Son of Josh, I saw you pop in. Chuck is awesome. He says, go ahead and make sure you finish Chuck. So.
I got upset with season 3 because they had to regress the character. Like he got too awesome in season 2, and then they took away his powers, and I was like, ugh. And so I think I stopped after season 3, but not because it was bad, but also like I think that was right before I left on my mission and spent 2 years in Mexico too, and then I didn't get back into it when I came home.
Sorry, I missed some of these real quick because we're talking about. Do the multiple personalities get better? No, they don't.
Yes, he's catering to a new audience. Absolutely.
He's absolutely. So yeah, that's one of the things we noticed when we were doing our
and I
streams.
love Sanderson, and it's so upsetting.
Yep. Sill's my favorite character with Kaladin. Second fave. I have predicted some wheel. Probably not.
I don't think
I'll
he
leave
dies
it
in this
there.
book. I think Dalinar dies.
Yeah, I think maybe Zeth, maybe Dalinar. We'll see.
Zeth, I could see Zeth dying.
I think Zeth.
I'm like 99% sure Dalinar dies.
I think
this book. Maybe Navani.
I think Kaladin's destined to plow Sill's shoal.
Has he already said Jasna is one of the focuses of the next 5 books? Because I could see her dying too, if that's not the case.
Not because I just want to deal with Dwayne Johnson. Maybe. Let's see. What makes it worse is that my most hated character in the series is Lift. Becomes a major player. Yeah, so Lift is probably going to be a focus of the second half of the Stormlight archetype too, because Brandon.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to read the second half.
Yeah, because Brandon loves Lift, and I can't. Dude, have you been to the? Have they? Are they in the spiritual realm yet?
Navani and Dalinar?
Yeah.
They got sucked in, and I haven't seen them.
How?
Since.
Like, these
dude,
are the
I've
worst
literally
people on the planet. How do you let a 5-year-old child hang out with Lift, and then let it be close enough that it's Gavin? Gavinor is in the spiritual realm.
He gets sucked into. Yeah, I figured.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm only on chapter 52. I've listened to maybe 5 to 10 chapters since our last stream because I've been busy.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. Yeah, they're all but they all but have a neon sign up that says Kaladin and Sill are gonna Sill's gonna get a body and Kaladin's gonna get with her.
And I'm okay with that. I think
Sill's a friend. If they do it, fine.
It could be interesting if it's done right.
Yeah, you gotta do the work. That's all. So I don't know, but yeah. So
everybody wants a girlfriend that can shapeshift. Okay.
Yeah, why not? Especially when they can make their vagina a chol.
What's Dungeon Crawler Carl? Who's the drunk who marries the camel?
Oh, Juice Box?
Juice Box is probably the best girlfriend, and Katya would be the best girl if she hadn't put on that freaking crown. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
man.
Yeah.
Ruining my favorite ship. But.
So so there'll be definitely there's going to be at least one discussion about Winded Truth on the channel. Maybe more. But Yeah, not what I hoped. We'll just leave it there. So far, I'm not done, so maybe there's room for change, but not what I hoped. Not what I hoped, and that's makes me very sad.
Yeah.
I'm very very sad right now that Wind in Truth is not my big kick-ass Zeth book where Adolin becomes a Radiant of the Fifth Order, and Kaladin nobody's spoken any oaths in this book. Nobody's raised any orders. We haven't really met any Radiants, sort of in passing. There's the Stone Ward that's of the Fourth that sounds like he's a badass. We don't get any time with him.
Cool.
Man. All right. Good night, everybody.
Seth had a cool fight.
What's that?
Seth had just had a cool fight for me.
There's some cool fights.
That was the best part of the book so far.
Yes, sir. Adolin tops that with some of his. So
yeah, I'm hoping.
Adolin's the man. So thank you all for being here. We'll see you soon on the next one, whether it's Wheel of Time, Carl, Stormlight, who knows? But thank you all, and we will see you very, very soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
This stream is brought to you by... Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us, and
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
Nightmare Fuel
needs love too.